Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
They think I'm loco. Put a bitch nigga in a chokehold. Fucking with me wrong, it's a no-go. CHICAGO. From the south side, we won't smoke. Street profits non-stop, and you only get two options. Get down or lay down, or end up in a coffin when I'm walking, but the temperature dropping. I'm too cold, gotta heat up, I don't do this too often. What's the reason that they changing my seasons? Give me a reason. Not to summon my demons, I'm sinking my teeth in. While they drowning in the deep end, I continue my breathing. I'm just waiting for my moment, I'm just trying to give you something to believe in. I've been cynical ever since umbilicals. The way I'm writing verses, it's getting biblical. I'm at the pinnacle, going for Everest. Ever since I put my mind to it, I've been better than ever men that ever been sent to the bottomless. So bitch, I'm heaven sent. If it's ever been, I never went. Started from the bottom, now I'm holy shit. Get a grip on life if you wanna win. I've been around the world, now I'm back again. If I had to say it twice, I'll say it again. I'm too nice, I don't play with the pen. From the city of wind, I'm going in for the dub. In the heart of the city, it really ain't no love. Niggas act tough, but it really ain't enough. Shotgun, no score, but it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Top shotter, who hotter, not nada. I'm the spook who sat by the door. Bet you didn't know, don't be surprised when I blow. I'm seeing red, I'm just ready to go. But I know not to sell my soul. I'm just selling my boat, going with the flow. I'm just trying to stay afloat, and that's why I be ghost. In case you didn't know, nigga, now you fucking know.
All right. Just want to get this out the way. Just want to get this video review out the way of what happened 2 days ago. And just want to break this down for what it is and just show you guys the difference between how you handle situations as a grown adult and then there's the childish way of just crashing out, right? So I'm going to start this video approximately where I feel it's appropriate, and it's at the beginning. So let's get it cracking, man.
Got a chance to gain a big respect for him. I would love to work with him. That's a person I consider an ally. I'm going to ride with him. I'm going to rock with him. And that's just that, man. So uh, you can expect more 607 Unk streams coming soon, hopefully. Well, I'm hoping that shouldn't be a problem. I know he's a busy person, but we most definitely will be having 607 Unk on my channel again. You know, wait for that chopper to come in and surprise. I mean, surprise. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm through. I had to get my girl when she was 11, but I ain't fucking since she was 18. I gotta make sure it was good, and she understood it. I mean, why would they did it when it was 12? So I got it when she was 11 to make sure. Because you got to raise them. Go hit the link. How old were you at the time? All you niggas that's over here in my chat. I'm not over shit. You saying shit. I'm gonna hit the link. I'm not finna go over there and talk to you all the time. This for all the niggas that I've been calling this nigga out for this weirdo ass behavior.
So let me pause it right there. You hear Bobby saying, "Eat deep, go over there and hit the link." I went over there, right? And you're gonna see me get on the panel and address the exact situation that needs to be addressed. Still and yet, we get buffoonery. But let's continue to listen and see what, if anything, where I go wrong here.
I need all you niggas that's sitting over here that's like, oh, I didn't even know that about 607 Unk. I didn't know. I need y'all to go show Sanchez this video, go to the 37-minute mark, and then ask him, hey, bro, why in the fuck you didn't tell us 607 Unk was 35 years old fucking with an 11-year-old and you called this nigga the new breath of fresh air in a so-called conscious community and you ain't vetted him 10 fucking videos? But
And I agree with that point. Because if Sanchez said he been binge watching them, how 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 ironic is it for you just to skip over that part? I mean, all his hot takes will be, up front. So you'll see all this his rhetoric of him saying these weird things. So let's see, man.
You did say you binge watched them. So what was you watching? Exactly. If that nigga lying ass, that nigga didn't binge watch that nigga on that cat. That lying ass nigga. The fuck? And that's the common thread that ties all these international powers together is their sexual perversion. They're all perverts. All of them. All these pseudo teachers need to be hold on. All these niggas. Eric, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be careful everywhere though.
All right, so this is me on the panel. Now watch. Watch how I handle this like a professional, as a grown adult talking to another grown man. Right? I want to see where the disrespect is, and if y'all agree with me that everything was cordial until Sanchez actually disrespected me on the way out. Actually, when I wasn't there. So let's continue on.
Yeah, but when it comes to vetting these niggas, bro, you have to realize. I don't know if you knew about it, but I just found out some very disturbing information about him. So I wish I had the link so you could just play it and let everybody see it, because everybody needs to know. Because I don't want anybody else to be following this type of dude, especially if you got kids. He's talking about he was 32 years old messing with an 11-year-old child, looking at her, and groomed her all the way to 18. And those people, bro, they don't need to be around, bro. And for you to say you want to continue to work with them, I think you might want to reconsider it.
I let it be known. I even mentioned that I have a clip for you to see. Now watch Sanchez's response. Right? Just listen.
Yeah, I gotta see the receipts on that.
He gotta see the receipts. So with what I said, it sounds like he's agreeing with it, right? But watch him flip.
That's crazy. Now I gotta see the receipts on it. Wow. Show the receipt, ED. Yeah, man. Show him the receipts, ED. No, don't.
See. Made my statement known. Now Bobby want me just to get to going crazy. It's like, bro, I'm not like you, bro. We are two different people. I know how to conduct myself. I'm not just gonna try to force my way into anything or try to be belligerent for no reason. Like I said, it's chess, not checkers. So I want him to respond and see his response, so then I can rebut what he has to say. Right? It takes patience. I'm not just always. I ain't saying always. I'm not trying to be right, but I just want to see if a person has a conscience and willing to accept where they go wrong at. Right? Well, let's continue on.
Give me the link to that, man. You don't never know. ED, tell him Bobby Knight said it. Say my name up there.
He said, tell him Bobby Knight said it. Bobby. 7030 gave you that link. You're trying to take credit for somebody else who gave you information, and you're trying to say is you. But listen, he even says, say my name if you tough. Ain't nobody tough, bro. Ain't nobody trying to be tough. I am me, bro. I'm just trying to have a regular conversation. Right? This enough is said that he already said enough that he's gonna have the interview with the dude. So ain't too much I can convince him to change his mind. But I'm just trying to see, where he at.
If you're tough. So no, I'm not gonna give you the link, EG. Say that's what I've been not told where it is. Don't play. I got it. Once I get the results on it.
This man said, nah, E-Deep, get kicked off. Bro. It's been plenty of times, Bobby, that even you said you talked to Bro Sanchez and you was trying to have a conversation. You wasn't acting all wild trying to get kicked off, bro. It's chess, not checkers. You a fool. And it goes to show your ignorance if you're just up there just to yell out, ignorant stuff. Like one guy who came up there yelling ignorant stuff got kicked out instantly. He wanted that to be me instead of getting the information out. But let's continue.
And I told you this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't finna be no more Sanchez let the people know. Let them know that Bobby Knight let the people know this. I'm flipping back.
The ego on this man is crazy. Let him know, Bobby. Bro, stop it, bro. It was 70-30. Are we going to be honest? Are we going to have some intellectual honesty here? Let's be real, man.
Sure, man. They got me. I give a nigga no links. Let them know Bobby Knight let the people know. I'm blasting off on everybody. Let them know Bobby Knight. The show open for smoke criticisms, all that too, guys. So salute to everybody on the call, and I'm gonna drop the link again. Mikey, you get the link. But conceptually,
Mikey is 70-30, right? So 70-30 eventually comes up there. And he kind of does the same thing I does. He doesn't crash out. He just holds his stance and is willing to have a conversation instead of just being a regular nigga and just crashing out. But let's continue.
oh, it was falling in line. I just mostly just sat back. I didn't really say don't let this nigga that's talking right now keep talking. Cut that nigga off, ED. You hear me right now talking.
I don't know who Bobby think he is, right? Man, if you was gonna do all that, bro, you should have just went up there yourself and just acted a fool. That's it. That's all, bro. You can't get mad at the person for trying to actually get to expose this man for his hypocrisy. But it's just me trying. It's just me trying, bro, right? I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, I don't have to fuck with anybody. Let's continue.
Let them know, Bobby Knight got the link. You're going to have to go get it from him, Sanchez. I'm not going to email you the link. I ain't emailing, I ain't sending shit until you unmute your mic, ED, and say, hey, bro, Sanchez, Bobby Knight the one that exposed 607.
The audacity of this man. The audacity, man. He's not even being real right now. Because let me just keep going, man.
Learn new concepts and stuff. I mean, like the one exposed 607. You're going to have to go get it from him. Not just from the books, Yeah. And he on that same tip. Weird ass niggas. But again, we just, we don't know everything about everybody. You kind of look at these niggas playing something that you find. Look at them niggas playing. Look at them niggas playing. I'm gonna say this right. I don't know. I don't know if it'll just be me squandering a good opportunity to just not work with him. Even if, let's say, Eric say, okay, he show me a video of 607 Unc saying that about.
At this point, I knew I had Sanchez's attention, and I knew he wanted to try to focus on that conversation. So that's why I sat back and relaxed and let everybody else just ramble on, because I knew what I was there for. And I guess Sanchez thought I was going to act a fool and do some shit to get kicked off. But that wasn't until he actually disrespected me. And I wasn't even trying to get kicked off. I was just trying to talk my shit because you ain't finna talk shit to me without me talking my shit back. But let's continue.
A child. Hear me out for y'all jump down my throat while I was still work with it. I'ma still work. Here's why I'm still working. I can front him about that on the live stream. See, that's what I think gonna make it like everybody know. Bro, I'm gonna bring that up. That's just like I'm not one of these people that's gonna work with you and I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna be like, bro, what's up with you sacrificing your son? You're gonna have to explain that now. You had I'm gonna be go make him go into like Westboro. I heard the clip about if I ever get it, and guess what? It'll show. Let him get a chance. You know what I'm saying? You had a chance to do all that, Sanchez. Why you see? ED, this is a part of why I really can't really rock with you like that, bro. Because you done came up here and yelled with me, cursed at me and all type of shit, nigga, and trying to defend this nigga Sanchez or say what's real and what's...
That's a lie. Never was trying to defend Sanchez. Every time y'all try to put Sanchez on me, when every time y'all said that, I told y'all, I've been had the same knowledge Sanchez had. You know what I'm saying? We go around people that we can conversate with. I want to say relate, but I can't relate to this PDF shit. You know what I'm saying? I go, when I was going, it was to gain, it wasn't even to gain anything. It was just to get insight on what he's talking about. Half the time I'll tune in and be like, he's just being redundant, and I'll click off. I get on the panel, he's talking about some shit, you know, he's on this tirade of being a tyrant, and then I'll leave it alone. So I'm really confused on what do y'all expect from me, because I'm really trying to just conversate with the man to let him know I see what's going on by bringing forth the information and staying calm, cool, and collected. Like, that's the problem I see a lot of days nowadays, that we can't even communicate with each other. Y'all, a lot of people think that just because we on the internet, you can just yell and scream and get your point across. Nah, bro, because in real life, you won't be able to do that either. You will have to talk to a person. But that's all I was trying to do, is just trying to expose the man in a way. But let's continue.
Not real. I done showed you the video of this nigga saying whatever about a 35-year-old. He just told you it don't matter if he show you the video or not. He still gonna sit up there and try to do this and do that. But you know that's cap, because he knew the shit about the sacrifice and all that. He ain't challenged the nigga on nothing else. He already put the nigga in the position as the new leader of the conscious community. And you on the panel with this nigga right now, ED. Fuck out of here. He ain't coming over here. He's scary. I didn't meet with certain people.
I'm on the panel with the nigga because I'm trying to conversate, bro. I don't know about y'all, but I experienced niggas like Bobby and the rest of his little gang of just crash outs. They want to see the crash out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not for to appease y'all, man. For that, I'm trying to really expose this man. And like, as you can see, if you listen closely, he exposed himself, and if you let a person talk, they just start telling the truth on himself, and that's all it was for me. I was just trying to let the man talk to let the people see. Like, I'm doing this for myself, sacrificing myself, right? Niggas gonna take that all. So you sacrifice yourself for bros? Nah, I didn't have to do this, bro. Like, I didn't have to waste my time, my energy, none of that shit. But I did it, and still, I got hatred for it.
They was in the music industry, or maybe they put a rap album out with a label before, but they was interested in my channel. The Track Stars producer, Shamar Daughtery, someone I look up to as a producer. I got this mentality to where if someone tried to come to me who on a certain level to take my stuff to the next level, I probably would not do it out of my own scariness and fearness, like, oh, the Illuminati, or oh, he's this, he was with Universal Records, or he was this or that. And I said to myself, man, I may be ruining my own fucking, I think I'm in my way cycle. Like, I really think I'm scared for no reason, and it make me feel like a bitch, because I'm from the streets. And then I'll be on here and folks will be like, man, I wouldn't meet up with him, he Illuminati. Bro, it's announced that we're gonna meet up on YouTube. If something happened to me, then he the first person they gonna look for. Like, you gotta admit.
That's not the point, Sanchez. The point is, the information was brought up to you beforehand. Like, you already pre-scheduled the interview, sit down, whatever. But now that the the information has been presented to you, what are you going to do? Are you still going to fall down that same hole of being classified, of being with these PDF files and maybe a PDF file yourself? Because birds of a feather flock together, correct? So here I go trying to save another fucking human. And it turns out that they just ignorant. Let's continue.
To trust somebody is what I'm saying, even if it ain't him though. But how many opportunities I'm gonna, trust myself? But I'm saying as humans, we have to work together. Yeah, I got the click for you, Sanchez. Yeah, we got to deal with that click.
And that's just me asserting, like, I'm not here for nothing else but that. And I want to see what you're gonna say. That's why I stayed on that. I wasn't here to babble and talk about nothing else. I'm here for one assignment and one assignment only. That's it.
Man, Bobby Knight told us. So you didn't even say that you told us first.
If that nigga came up, Bobby Knight told us he's not even being genuine. 7030 told us. Because Bobby didn't even know this information until 7030 brought it to him. And 7030 was even promoting his own page. He was saying, go to my channel and you'll see it. But Bobby insisted that 7030 send him the link so he can take the credit for it. Y'all don't see this for what it is, man. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Man, I just told you. I want to. Hey, Sam, my nigga Sam, shout out to himself.
He's blazing this nigga just for saying his name. And at this point, when Bobby was saying, say my name, I was in his chat telling him to chill, bro. I got this. Like, I got it, bro. Like, you want a nigga to act like you so bad. It's weird to me.
Was on my channel and called I feel like
he called me scary. But I'm quite sure, bro, if you would have popped up on the panel, Sanchez would have let you up there. You probably would have crashed out and got kicked out and never got your point across. You would have died for no reason, bro. Died for no reason.
Me, right? No one else gonna come. Nigga, if Adams 22 invited me on No Jumper, I'ma ask that nigga about all this, man. Why you want to see a black man do that to your wife? Like, what's up with you making black men do beef and go into gay stuff? That's why they won't bring me on certain stuff. Because if all working with somebody is me and you doing a video together for YouTube. Now, if I know something about that's just like now. People say, would you do a video with Charleston White? Yes, I will, Sanchez. But
see, that's the problem, Sanchez. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem. You only doing this for clicks and views and money. You ain't doing it for your own integrity or your own moral standings. Right? Because I'm quite sure in real life, if you found out a person was talking crazy about kids and talking crazy about doing things to kids and all that, you wouldn't even associate yourself with them. But here on the internet, oh, it's okay. But no, it's not okay, bro. It's not.
Talk about little children and doing stuff to little children. I'm gonna call them out on that in the interview. It'll be different if I
see, his whole stance is, why ain't y'all bring this up to him when he was on the panel? Nigga, we didn't know just like you didn't know, so here I go bringing the information to you and you still trying to be on this man's side. Make it make sense.
Do this and suck the man off the whole interview and don't front him with that. So I don't think it's a green light to run from people, because it's like, well, Sanchez, will you do an interview with Charleston White? Yeah, well, Sanchez, you'll sell out because Charleston White already admitted he don't care about kids and that he'll do some crazy stuff to kids too. We heard him talk like that about kids too. Now listen, I'll still do a video with Charleston White. Now, a lot of people disagree with me on this, but I look at it like, as men, if we ain't gonna beat these niggas up, if we ain't gonna pistol whoop them.
He's talking about over the internet, though, right? He know what he's doing.
You ain't gonna do nothing physical to him. the least that y'all can do is front him about it in front of everybody. Now,
And here I go, fronting you in front of everybody, your whole audience, fronting you about it, confronting you about some information that you didn't know. Once again, like with that Jason Pursears dude, you knew about it, but didn't say nothing about it until dude got to dissing you, and then you brought it up. You want that same situation to happen so you can look like a fool again, my boy?
if I'm willing to do that,
nigga.
that's me risking my relationship.
But you don't do
that
that.
person.
But you don't never do that,
Bro, but he can't say front them about it, but the correct word is confront them about it.
Confront them. Fuck front them about it.
Bro, you don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Right. Ain't front them, nigga. This sound crazy as hell. Listen to this stupid ass nigga explaining this some shit that's just supposed to be cut and dry. If I found that out about a nigga, fuck him. He can't come back around. Period. There's a dot at the end of that sentence. I confront you out or confront you without even having to talk to you, nigga, once I found out what I need to know.
Love to interview Jeffrey Dahmer. I would love to interview the murderer on your block. That's part of what I do, interview people. And guess what? As an interviewee, man, some of those kind of interviews gonna be the best work of your career. The monster that you interviewed. So when y'all here working with somebody, it just means me and somebody gonna do a video together talking about you. That's it.
It's the interviewer. The person being interviewed is the interviewee. So he's like completely mixing up the terms, which means he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't even know what the fucking words mean.
This is crazy right here.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I think you agree. You're a whole person in your own right. You know what I mean? I don't see you as, I know you got a bigger following.
Because check this out, right?
You expand your following.
Watch this, Marlon. A lot of guys have been in the music industry, right? The guy that y'all bringing up now, been in the music industry. You listen. It's fucked up to just start saying everybody in the music industry is corrupted sexually.
Wow.
But you can't even say that just about be 80% true that they, you know what I'm saying? So
this the same nigga that say if you a part of it, ain't this the same nigga that be demonizing all industries and all of this shit and saying that if you do this shit and fuck it, wait a minute. Now this nigga trying to nigga explain. Wait, ain't this the same nigga that said black culture is trash?
Black people are fucking trash. This culture is trash. It's fucking trash, garble. And you can put tune on my tombstone. I don't like this black shit. I don't like black culture, man. Oh, I don't like black culture. I like making beats. I like hip hop. But nigga, I don't like soul food. I like ramen, motherfucker. And I'ma stop eating chicken. Because this chicken got you niggas changing.
Now watch this, citizen man. This just show that little clip that I just played right there just go to show you how hypocritical and how much dick suckery goes into a nigga like Sanchez. Watch this 70-30 truth, huh? If that was true, let's say he really felt like that and he felt like black people is trash and black culture is trash and all of that shit, then 607 saying that shit about an 11-year-old and sacrificing his son on it, a nigga who felt like black culture is trash and all of that, that would be the perfect, like that nigga would be ready to eat that content up and fucking throw a nigga up under the bus. And see, this is why I hate black culture, because niggas do this. But when a nigga willing to come sit on your panel and do the dick suckery with you and say, I'm learning from you. And then you say, yeah, I'm learning from you too, brother. Hey, I like you, brother. You deep. You willing to jump on a wagon with a nigga that you will burn down in any other motherfucking setting? And it seems like you only willing to do that shit with niggas who got that PDF file stigma attached to their motherfucking name, you goofy ass.
Yep. You know what's crazy about it? Let me tell you this. The last interaction.
So at this point, they're just talking. So I'm actually up there talking on Sanchez's page, but Bobby gonna skip ahead to where he missed what I was saying. I was actually saying, if I can get this correct, because it's not on this file, but I was basically telling Sanchez, basically, I'm confronting you. And I was telling him, like, confrontations aren't always meant to be bad. Like, I'm talking about Sanchez. Sanchez looking at me as, well, why didn't you say something to him, bro? I'm saying something to you, boy. Is you trying to bring this nigga around again after I'm bringing this information to you? I'm really trying to save you. My problem is, I be trying to give niggas chances, bro. Handouts. I be literally giving people an olive branch. They don't want to take it. They turn. They don't want to see the truth. But let's continue. Let these niggas babble for a little bit. He's gonna skip ahead, and then it's gonna get back to the part of me talking.
I had with Sanchez was he said something on his show that I disagreed with. So when I went live, I pointed out what he said and what I disagreed with. And that should be fair, right? We're having a fair intellectual debate at that point. And this guy, he's never showed up in all the 7 years that I followed him. He literally showed up in my chat maybe 3 times. And the last time he showed up in my chat, he decided that he wanted to have a debate with me because I was disagreeing with some shit he was saying. So he called into my show, and I had a talk with him. It's still up on my Rumble page right now to this day. And I had a talk with him. And during our discussion, I can't remember exactly what it was we were debating, but during our discussion, we agreed that, you know what, we're going to have a public debate about this topic. We're going to go one-on-one about it. And he agreed to it. And he left my show. And after he left the show, he wasn't there no longer to, to overtalk me and, try to contradict what I'm saying or whatnot. So it's my show. It's my live stream. So I continued to make the points that I was making during my brief, little, few minutes debate with him. And I said nothing disrespectful about the man. I didn't disparage the man's name. I didn't call him out of his name or nothing. And after I did my show, I
Sounds like something I did, right?
looked on his channel, and this motherfucker put up a community post about me saying that I was talking shit about him and, just telling all kind of bitch ass lies that I was, disparaging him and all this shit when disrespecting him, I think was the word that he used. And all I was doing was elaborating on the points that I was making during my brief debate with him when he called into my show. And he accused me of being disrespectful of him and disparaging his name. So at that point, I knew he was completely disingenuous, a completely dishonest person, a narcissist, a total gaslighter, and I couldn't have a debate with him anymore. And that was the moment when me and Brother Sanchez parted ways. That right there. Because I ain't do shit to the man, bro. The nigga that had plenty of debates with people on his channel and said, you know what, we're going to have an official debate on this day and blah, 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 blah. And the debate happens. And I've done it with him before. So I couldn't understand why this time we couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Why does it have to be me somehow disrespecting you when all we did was, state our positions on the topic and agree to an actual intellectual debate. And that was the end of it. And I continued with my fucking show. But why is it that what I say on my show is so offensive to you that now you can't have the debate? Could it be because you can't win the fucking debate?
That's a fact. And if I can't win, I'll just burn you down from my audience and tell motherfuckers out. He being a meanie.
And that's what Sanchez tried to do to me with the jokes and the struggle channel and all this, take a Tylenol and like, bro, you can't dispute what I'm bringing to you. So you have to resort to ad hominems, just like what most people do. Like when I really focus on something and take it serious, I'm like a damn hawk. Like I know what I'm doing, but a lot of people don't see it's mental warfare. This is real. This is the real art of war. Like I'm not trying to be that disruptor all the time. Like I'm not fucking 19 no more. I'm 32. Like I'm not always trying to bug up on people just because I can bug up. Anybody can bug up. But I don't get the mindset of most people that's not willing to try to expose people by staying calm under the pressure. But here we go.
He's being a meanie right now. Right. My thing be, did you know that the dude who owned YouTube, Google, your back?
And this is the part where he skipped ahead and got to he missed my part of the little segment I gave to Sanchez. But we're just gonna keep going because it wasn't really important. I was just stating to Sanchez that I'm bringing something to you in order to help you. You know, take it how you take it, but this information is prevalent.
Could be a PDF file. Could be. Look at that weirdo shit. Listen to this nigga explaining. You work with them, you help them get paid, you do all that. So what I'm saying is this. If you got certain personalities that's big on YouTube and they've done foul stuff, the real niggas shouldn't be running from the.
Now listen to this projection. Please listen to this. He's basically talking about us bringing information to him and basically exposing himself right now as the person that he's talking about. He's projecting right now. If you listen closely, Sanchez is projecting right now.
Them dudes. We need to be trying to interview them and front them on certain stuff. Now, this is how you call out Sanchez for hypocrisy. If I do an interview with Unc and I don't front him about that,
And you did 2 lives with this nigga and ain't fronted him about it at all. Ain't that crazy?
make him explain himself on that shit. Then you can say, yeah, Sanchez D-riding. He didn't even call him.
That's why I brought the information to you. Explain it, bro. You saying you gonna still do the show with him. You D-rider. Projection like a mob.
And out about it. But to say don't do it at all, yeah, I ain't gonna agree with that. But let's play the clip.
I ain't gonna agree with
You
that.
Hold on. You can go out to Eric. When you still do this interview, right? And after this information comes out, you ask him. You should, like, from there, and if he clarifies and says, yes, that was what I did, it should change your mind. Because I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drill him out that shit.
I'm trying to find out what a part of it where Sanchez got disrespectful, right? But in the midst of the conversation, where's the disrespect in the midst of the conversation, right? I'm not talking about afterwards and all that. After he couldn't take it no more because he saw that he couldn't get through to me, and I was getting to him. But I want to find out where the disrespect is, right? Let's see.
First time that something that you brought around, then we had to dig up and find out about these people. But if you don't do was what I did, it should change your mind. Because I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drill out that shit. The first time that someone that you brought around, then we had to dig up and find out about these people. But if you're on YouTube right now, if you go to Bobby Knight's page, you will see.
See, calculated. I'm just not up there. Bobby's page. I already know that's gonna trigger the man. He was like, "Oh, you over here for you got sent up." No, bro, I'm doing this for myself and really trying to help your dumb ass out. But you don't see it. You don't see it.
Okay. I can find it.
And you see his response was okay. Because I didn't come off with just Bobby, because I already know Sanchez. Sanchez know. I'm not slow. He's not slow. So my approach gonna be different from most people. I'm not predictable. I'm not trying to be predictable. You're not gonna predict my next move. I'm gonna always be 5 steps ahead of everybody. That's why I do what I do. But let's continue.
I don't want to go to Bobby Knight page because he might get my shit flagged, but I'll find the clip. No, I doubt it.
And I told him, I doubt Bobby will flag your page. Sanchez got this already preconceived notion of just hate, bro. Like, That's the problem with people. Y'all can't get out of y'all emotions and actually come forth and just, I don't know how to explain it, bro. People are weird to me, but let's continue.
Oh, wait a minute. Do that. And he the one that said, I'm gonna flag him. That's crazy. And he done flagged my shit so many times.
Once he explained
Look at that.
if he interviewed this dude, maybe the other shit would turn, or the truth will be exposed. Because you said you're afraid of him.
Wow, this some weirdo ass shit.
Hey, so let me say this too. While I look for the clip, because it shouldn't be hard to find if what you said was good already.
Now watch this. Watch him move the goalpost to something else instead of the topic that's at hand.
If I don't with it, right? So I'm gonna find it. Here's what I'm gonna say too. To you, Eric D. I got people all around YouTube. And I'm glad you on because I know you got a little channel and you be over there dragging.
And now that I think about it, I don't think he was talking about that that video that I had of the review of him at 607 Unc. I think he's talking about a time when I was on a shit show panel. And he was actually, I forgot what he was talking about, but I was going in on the shit show panel. So yeah, I'm talking shit about you, bro, but so fucking what? You talk shit about everybody else. Everybody talk shit, bro. Like, you're a grown ass man. Handle it. You can take it. You got tough skin, right? But when Eric says something, it hits different. Now watch this. Just watch. He couldn't think of nothing else but why were you talking about me, bro? Just watch.
Your boy. I just telling my people, man, I'm gonna ignore that and just let Eric do him. Because I got bigger stuff to worry about. But you're here now.
That was a kind of dig, but me, knowing me, bro, that shit not gonna affect me, bro. He's trying to trigger me. I'll be a fool to get triggered, right? Because I'm up here for a mission. I'm not gonna get derailed by no other rhetoric. Let's continue.
It's Monday night, we got time, and we're gonna be talking about a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, man. So now that I'm here,
Hey,
say what?
Spell my name right in the chat. K-N-I-T.
I'm looking for it too, but while I look for it,
hey, pull up the Bobby Knight channel.
Tell me what my people's telling me about that. I got you. We ain't gonna end this show without playing it. That little video I did, when was that? That day of the 607 thing. I was reacting to this, and yeah, I do agree with you on some things, but a lot of things I don't, and I feel like
Let them know.
Your authority as like an advantage over people. Like, you really don't have the open mind, as you say, and that's just from me observing. Because there's been times where you even said it yourself, I could have handled this different. And you can blame it on the liquor, right? You can blame it on all these. I don't.
And this is me saying what I was saying this is just me explaining to him what I always say, right? And me just exposing him for what he says, right? Because I'm watching you, and I'm observing your character. Like, it's been plenty of times you'll be on a panel drinking. You can tell by the way he sounds. He'll get so teed up, he don't want to hear nothing else but his own voice for a whole 30 minutes. And it continues on to be just nothing but him. And then when somebody jumps in, he don't want to hear it, like he's just the voice of it all.
Blame it on. I don't never bring up alcohol and my consumption of alcohol when I take accountability. But let me just speak on what you said now. When I say I could have handled that, that means that if I cursed a person out and blew up on a person, I don't never blame that on the alcohol. I always say I was I was in my feelings. I was abusing my power. I admit exactly what it is when I do it. I say that was my ego.
Yeah, you dealing with
don't lie, you're wrong. I could blame it on the alcohol because it.
Do y'all hear this man? Do y'all hear him? I'm so cold with it. I got him just explaining himself to the people, but the people won't see it. My job isn't to get up there and do all the yelling and screaming. That's not my job. I'm gonna let you talk and expose yourself.
Do be when I be drinking, and I can be like, I need to learn to control my liquor better, but that's embarrassing for me to say. I don't want nobody to even drink. That's why I said, listen, hold on, no. But like I said, yeah, when I drink a little bit, I can get a little, but that's my thing. No, I know what I gotta deal with as far as when I controlling my little alcohol. And if you see it, that's fine. Okay. But that don't mean that got to be like I don't gotta. Okay, so if I take account,
he don't have to take. He wanted to say I don't have to take accountability for how I act under the liquor. That's what he was gonna say, but then he had to revert it because he know that wasn't gonna sound right. You see what I'm saying? He wants me to cut him off, do all this, so he can find the reason. But I'm smarter than that.
Yeah, maybe I should bring up. Okay, maybe I should learn how to handle my alcohol a little better too. But my thing is this: I'm not perfect, man, and people don't care if I'm perfect or not. But
we don't care if you're perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you can strive to be perfect. But when certain allegations come up and you deny it, that's where it gets crazy. Yeah, he said my page. He definitely said my page. But I know what he's talking about when he brought up the part about he said about a fight, and that was on the shit show. I remember that time. I said I will fight Sanchez. Street beast, yes. We the same size, the same height. Let me say that. I'm probably bigger than him, like in thickness, but we the same height, around the same age. I know what he's talking about. If he was talking about that 607 Unc interview, he would have said that because that was the most recent. But I know what he's talking about because he's gonna bring up. You'll see. He's gonna bring up that fight instance when I said I'll fight Sanchez, and that's still a fact. I will fight Sanchez.
People don't care if you perfect. People do care if you fuck with niggas all the time that got PDF file attached to their name. People should care about that.
What it is this: me being on the internet in the forefront, people can judge me, but I can't judge y'all. So that's just like,
and that's not our problem, Sanchez. You go online and like you said, you an open book, so you're easily accessible to be read. Like you're putting yourself out there. We put ourselves out here on the panels, but you don't see us talking crazy, acting crazy, making weird moves with weird people, right? So how can you explain that? You don't know me, bro. Because I'm not gonna I mean, this is me, but at the same time, I don't care about what a person says about me because I'm not doing no weird shit. I take care of my family. I've been married for 11 odd years, 4 children of my own by the same woman. So, like, come on now, make it make sense, bro.
And it's celebrity. You can look at they and talk and criticize all you want because they're an open book. I can't do that with y'all. I don't know y'all, but everybody.
Well, that's to your disadvantage, my nigga. That's to your disadvantage. You always say you under a rock, but you need to get from under that rock, bro, and start paying attention to the real world. Shh, man.
No, nobody criticizing you. We only criticize your affiliation to PDF files, which makes you look weird.
Because I put myself out there like that. So one thing why I don't really let nobody criticism beat me up like that is because I feel like I'm bigger than the people criticizing me if I'm putting my life on display and they're not. That's why I take criticism.
You don't put your life on display. You put your opinions and your viewpoint on display. And therefore we can criticize the thoughts that you have, your thought patterns. We can judge you off of what your next move will be and how you is as a character, bro. So don't think It's not other people out here who hops on panels and expresses themselves, their opinions and their thoughts and all their views and all that, bro. Like I said, you even admitted you are a tyrant. So you're gonna rule with an iron fist, no matter what nobody else says. Your narcissistic behavior will kick in, and you're gonna start feeling like you're the one. You're not, bro. There's plenty of us out here that are equal to you or even surpass you when it comes to knowledge. I can go deeper on this, but I don't want to feel like you're saying I'm talking about you because I don't have to talk about you. We can see it. That's enough said.
But it depends on who giving it to me. If my criticism come from people who I think are haters, I take it with a grain of salt.
And that's how he's trying to morph this conversation. You see what I'm saying? He's trying to morph it into, well, you're just a hater. That's your opinion. It's not going to affect me because I know what my mission is right here. You can try to rewrite this story right here, but it's not going to phase me, bro. It's not going to change the fact at hand that you're steady bringing weirdos around, bro. You know, man.
That's it. It don't mean I don't take it. What I've been having 70-30 show, and I'm a type champ. Be around me. I'm not even. Can I tell you why I take it like that? Because if you're gonna confront me, stuff to me, I'm gonna take him. What's up with it, sis? Salute, man. Peace and love, y'all.
And y'all gonna see a perfect example of a crash out. It's gonna be one. I don't know who that was, but he came on a panel just screaming. What'd he say? Bobby Knight will F you up. Bobby Knight will F you up. Bobby Knight will F you up. Then he came back and said, Citizen Man messed you up. Citizen Man messed you up. And got instantly kicked. Like, bro, you're a dummy for that. Like, you ain't get no point across. You just want to be just ignorant, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Weirdo. I know my ass been in the wind, but I was just over in the comments, right, dropping your YouTube channel. Oh, tell me you got kicked out the chat, right? He blocked me, bro, instantly because people over there asking for your YouTube channel in the comments. So I copied the link and I got the drop in that bitch. Blocked me instantly. Of course. Of course. It's like he trying to take the conversation and steer it away from the whole pedophile shit.
Yeah,
it's like
what I just said. I just said that.
But yeah. But that's any time that shit.
I just said that. And that's why I know that. I know he's gonna do that. So I'm there patiently waiting. Bro, Sanchez think I'm gonna act a fool, bro. But I'm not like the rest of these niggas that you encounter, bro. I'm mentally inclined to battle anybody, right? I'm not afraid to go anywhere. I'll blend in with the most ruthless of people, and you won't even know. I'll blend in with the most lamest of people, and you wouldn't know that I'm just different because I don't fit the narrative of what you think. But you're not thinking how I'm thinking, but to each his own.
Get brought to his doorstep. That's why I say this didn't happen enough times now to where if anybody who sit around after this time, I don't want to hear no excuses about what you didn't or did know about Sanchez or what type of knowledge this nigga. This nigga's a weirdo. Look at this picture. You look like a fucking weird nigga. I wouldn't trust you around no kids looking like this. And then he doing now one thing about trolls, right? If you gonna send some trolls to a person channel, don't let them say nothing gay.
Bro Sanchez brought it up because whoever that dude was came up there and said, Bobby Dottie F you up, Bobby Dottie F you up. So he kicked him out. And now he is addressing that quote unquote troll. Send off dummy.
Right? You can't have gay trolls, man. Don't do that. Yeah, man. I don't know who the hell it was, but they was gay. That's for sure. Don't imply. Don't tell me what to do, man. Just continue to show. Don't you do that.
Whoever that dude was that said don't apply knew who that guy was and was trying to take up for him. Because they had a mission too. You know, they had a mission too, but their mission wasn't mine. Their mission was to get kicked off. I'm trying to sit there and have a conversation to expose him the longest I can. As long as I can. Sorry. But yeah.
And do what I want. I can crash out if I want to. But yeah, you do you.
Yeah, don't crash out. Don't crash out, Sanchez.
Leave it alone. I just said, we don't know who did it, but don't tell me what to do and not to do too many times. It do something. But yeah, salutes to you, brother. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say, since he came in here and did what you claimed, could you repeat what my original question was? You know what I mean?
I don't repeat many questions. You can repeat your own question to me, sir, and I answer it with all due respect.
So what is your military MOS?
And now this guy, I'm quite sure Bobby say, I mean, he didn't say this, but he wants to take credit for this because I guess Citizen Man brought this to Bobby's attention, right? So I guess Bobby wants to take credit for this because it was on his channel. But Citizen Man actually brought this up. So here come this guy, bring information that he got to Sanchez.
Security for, have you ever heard of okay, listen. In the Army, they have military police. In the Air Force, it's that same job is called security forces. It used to be SP, security police, but yeah, it was security force. So I will operate. We are the infantry and the law enforcement agency for the Air Force. Any more questions?
I don't have any more questions. I'm just gonna let it be known, like, that we all of this information is online, right? So
you know what's funny? He wanted to say we found out that wasn't your MOS, but he didn't say that. I wonder why. That's why he reframed. That's why he reframed it as it's public. But Sanchez noticed, so this dude really, his mission was null and void. I'm telling you, y'all don't know how to conduct yourself under certain pressures. Not to say bro Sanchez was putting pressure on people, but how to conduct yourself in an intellectual conversation. That's it. Come on now.
Well, let's say that information, military information. You can go on, if you want to research the security, man, listen, anything you want to know about my MOS, you can research. It's Defensor Fortis, the history of it, when they began and all that, but you will not be able to access any soldier's personal documents. And if you want to see my DD-214, I can show it to you. But yeah, you won't be able to put, if that would be that, yeah.
I mean, that's just for the community, you know what I mean? I would just
what is he saying for the community?
Boy, giving up his goddamn location.
Because I don't, you know what I mean?
Brother, stop talking a minute. Nobody cares. Look how he's conversation. What am I doing for the community exactly?
Brother, you cut me off. I can't finish what I was trying to get out. How'd you ask?
Because I asked you a question about what should I be, what you said some about for the community. I'm not only going to cut you off, I'm going to kick you off. I'm going to kick you off.
You see what happens when you don't know how to conduct yourself? Not to say like conduct yourself in front of Sanchez, it's just in general. In life, period. Like y'all be too anxious and don't know how to calculate y'all moves. That's why y'all lose. But just keep listening, y'all. Sanchez disrespect, told him to shut up. Sanchez, they tell me to shut up once. Because you know why? I'm patiently waiting to attack. He knows this is he Sanchez knows this is what his MO is to get people fired up in order to boot them off. But watch how he always comes back to me because he sees like, yeah, Eric, he has a point, but he's trying to see what I'm really saying. But he's playing dumb to the fact that he act like he don't get it.
How old were you at the time?
I was 30.
And I don't condone none of this book.
At this point, he's playing a video off of 7030's channel because 7030 dropped the link in the back. And Sanchez never played the whole clip. He didn't even play the clip that was actually important to hear for the people. He heard a little part and cut it off and said, oh, okay, I'm going to confront him. I got something to talk to him about. We'll see today. Quite sure he will, but he still laugh and giggle and say, man, we're going to have to do this shit in the future. It ain't going to change. It's just the fact that I'm bringing it to the people. I'm doing this for me because I'm sacrificing myself for the people. Like y'all, eventually y'all gonna have to stop idol worshiping these people, bro. They're just regular people. And once you start peeling back the layers on certain people, you'll see who they really are. They don't care about you. They only care about the clicks, the views, and the money. It ain't about the information and getting the truth out anymore. The truth community doesn't exist. Just being honest. I'm probably the last of a dying breed when it comes to telling people the truth.
Well, I'm not gonna worry shit. That's like I didn't touch it. So long as you don't touch it. I didn't move all the time.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let's talk about that thing. I've heard enough to know that I want to front Unc about this. I want to front Unc about it. And I want to put on my channel in front of everybody. What? Now, I got a question for the panel. Does that make me interested in 11-year-old women?
No. But it's just bro, in real life, if you found out about that about your cousin, your brother, or even a friend, bro, you would disassociate yourself with that person. And here you go, I still wanna, bro, something is wrong with you. Like, what happened to the 3 Ds? Decency, what was it? Decorum and discipline. Like, you ain't got it, bro.
Hell no. I feel like I'm more braver than any nigga posting this on their channel and they don't want to confront that man face to face.
Bro, that sounds crazy. Because we bringing it, bro. He said, who don't, bro, we're bringing it to you because you're bringing this dude around. We don't have that much pull. Not to say you have pull, but I can't sit up here and lie like you can't reach out to certain people in order to get in contact with other people. But if we're bringing it to you, how are you saying that you are more man or whatever than these people who, like, we didn't know. I didn't know. Me personally, I didn't know. But once I heard that shit, I'm like, oh, hell no. It hits different. And then come to find out that you're still willing to associate with this man, it's crazy work.
Eric, he just told me that he want to confront me about my behavior. What?
Look, he can't take his mind off of me because he know what I'm saying. The truth hurts, y'all. The truth hurts. And then I'm sitting back relaxing, just waiting for my opportunity. I'm waiting. All this other stuff going on with all these other dudes hopping in, talking about irrelevant shit. Stick to the top. We're addressing this PDFL behavior. But keep on trying to single me out like I'm some type of sweet Vic out here, bro. No. I can confront you on all levels.
That behind my back. I just taught him something as a man when you face to face. Eric, he just told me that he want to confront me about my behavior. I did that behind my back.
Eric Deep just said he wants to confront me about my behavior. He did that behind my back. Bro Sanchez, stop it, bro. It's been plenty of times. The first time I ever hopped on the panel, I brought up your character, the way you interact with the people. And you admitted to you admitted and actually conceded to my point. And even and congratulate me, even thanks me on the spot. Intellectual, bro, is pay attention. Probably can't find that old ass clip because it's been years ago, but I'm just saying, bro, don't sit up. Now, this was a dig. But me as a man, bro, it's the internet. These sticks and stones, bro. Sticks and stones.
Just taught him some as a man. When you confront a man, the word is called front. You do it in front of him. So I'm not like Eric Deep and Anthony Mitchell. When I hear some shit like this, I'm not gonna run from this nigga. I'm gonna run to him. I'm that kind of the guy. Get him on the right.
The thing is, if you bring 607 Unc on a panel today and then drops a link, and let's say he did confront him. Matter of fact, let's say he didn't confront him about this situation. He expect the people to do it. Okay, fine. I will. So don't sit up here and act like people acting scary, bro. No, I don't have 607 Unc's number. I don't follow this dude on no social media. I know he's a fucking loony. I sat up there on the panel. True. But that was just a discussion. I mean, I didn't know about all this shit. I mean, I just heard him say some weird stuff about sacrifices being in Illuminati. So I'm thinking this dude he's open-minded in a way. So I'm just asking questions, certain questions that lead up to what I believe in or what I think to be true. Like if you paid attention the sacrificing thing, I agree because you sacrifice every day. You have to sacrifice something in order to move forward. You have to let go. Basically, sacrificing means to just let go. No attachments. So I got that. And for people who don't understand, that's on you. Do your own research and understanding about detachment. Maybe you'll see that that's a sacrifice. It falls under the same umbrella. But to say that like I or anybody else won't bring it, dude, stop it. We just found this out. So don't play dumb, bro. You're playing dumb right now.
I don't do a show with Hell yeah, and I know what the topic gonna be about. Now I know what the main thing gonna be about now. I wanna ask him about this clip here and play it in front of everybody, my people and everybody and all that. Yeah, my thing is, why are y'all so mad that I'm that kind of guy and that I'm not like y'all?
Bro, nobody's mad. I hope you be a man of your word because you deleted this whole video thinking people weren't going to hold you to your word. You said it's going to be the topic, the headline, and all. We'll see. We will see. And you know damn well, right? The title will say 607 allegedly PDF file. He said this. 32 messing with 11-year-old. You know damn well he ain't going to come around. So you know you can't make that the subject of your synopsis of trying to talk to a person, the interview. You know that you're gonna try to sneak it in, and then once it's said, once he give you the explanation of it, you're gonna slick way past it. Like come on, bro, come on, man, what's wrong with y'all?
I'm gonna hear this and be like, I'm wrong. Get him away from me. I don't want him. Get him away. No, bring that nigga over here. Let's talk. Bring that nigga over here and let's talk, man. See what I'm saying?
I hear that nigga in the back, Citizen Man, to beat you up. Citizen Man. That was the same dude came on and said, Bobby, I F you up. Bobby. Like, what is your mission, bro? You're just you're a send-off dummy right now at this point, whoever that was. And I heard that, I'm like, this dude just tweaking. You're just crashing out for no reason, bro. Like, you can't talk to a person without tweaking.
That's the kind of dude that I am. You feel me?
Nah.
But you don't think what he said is not even worth having a discussion with him because he already done.
I feel like 70-30 understood the mission. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like 70-30 understood the mission completely. Like, why are you still trying to associate with this dude after we brought forth this information, bro? You're placing yourself in a category with these folks because this is not the first time, the second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time that this happened. Of course, we can look at you weird, bro. Of course, we can bring stuff to you and say we can judge your character. So don't think the people that helped build this so-called House of Sanchez can't burn this motherfucker down. I just want the people to see. I'm not trying to bring you down in no way to build myself. I don't care about this, bro. I have a real life outside of this YouTube. I just do this for fun. But as soon as the people wake up and realize who they idolize and giving most credit to, they'll see that that person really ain't that much of a higher authority. Because if you ain't know now, you will never know. So I feel sorry for a lot of people. If you ain't know none of this information supposedly Bro Sanchez is bringing, which is all on the internet, depending on your age, you'll never get nowhere. I've been new about this since I was 16. A lot of this information since I was 16, bro. Conspiracy theories that led into me questioning life. That's all it's doing, philosophizing.
About himself. Well, I think what he said, every black man need to grow a pair of balls in front of that nigga and quit running from these niggas. This is what I've said.
He's trying to redirect the energy. He's trying to redirect the conversation. Let's see if you grow a pair of balls, nigga. Cojones.
The shit Charleston White said about that little girl. If that man on your channel and you sucking him off, you a lame. Because if Charleston White was on my channel, I'd be like, bro, you got some explaining to do. I got you on here. Thank you for joining. But what you said about that little girl is a problem. You need to explain yourself to the people, bro. And if your explanation ain't up to par, man, you finna go off into a debate right now. Wow. Because guess what? I'm not gonna.
Bro, if your explanation for grooming an 11-year-old ain't up to par, then we gonna go into a debate. Ain't nothing else to talk about, bro. For one, you should never said it. But two, what in your right state of God, bro? You in trouble.
Do. I'm not going to shoot you. I'm not going to physically fight you. So that means as a man, the least I can do for the community is front you live to your face. And every man that ain't doing that ain't even on my level, let alone.
I'm fronting you live in front of the community. You don't see that you're basically projecting what me and 7030 are doing right now. We're confronting you in front of the community about this behavior, your moral compass. But you seem to redirect it into something else and try to blame us. Why ain't we bring it to him, bro? This is gonna be your third time interacting with this dude. Third time's the charm. Here we go, bringing you information, and you seem to just throw it to the wayside, like, oh well, I'll bring it up to him. Nah, dude, you shouldn't even be associating with this dude. I guess I'm the bad guy.
On telling me I'm doing wrong, y'all cowards. Get them on there right now. The community need to be Chan Sanchez's name. Because I'm saying, yeah, let me holler at Unc. And I'm
Hold on.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
gonna bring it. I'm not gonna be like all the other folk that know about this interview, that know he said this, and stuff him up for the views and to keep him coming on my channel. The next time I talk to Unc, I'm bringing this up. And if it make him not want to work with me again, so be it. Would you work with him after that? I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. Would you work with him after that, though? Would you work with him after that, though, nigga?
You know, if like I said, call it how you see it, bro. But if that was me, I would have to find some shit out, especially falling for it. Like again,
yeah, he needs to be funny because guess what? A lot.
Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Bro Sanchez knows the truth. Falling for it. You fail already. You brought yourself back up and you fell again. And you brought yourself back up and you fell again. How many times does it take for you to fall on your ass, bro? Till you realize who's really trying to help you. At this point, I realize ain't no helping you. You're too much of a narcissist. You don't want to hear nobody else's opinion because you're so high on your high horse that we're so beneath you because you built this channel, bro. Forget all that, bro. You're still a human being. You're not above reproach. That's all I'm saying. If you can't see that, then your mental capacity ain't really there.
A lot of my people rock with a lot of my people when I did that
I hope
show.
not after this.
I just promoted this man to thousands of my followers, and I didn't know this. I need to bring this man back on and expose this to them same people and say, y'all, check this video, and I got here. He's here, y'all. He got to explain it. And if my people go against me for then that means I'm going to go against them. I'm going to lose a lot of subs, and it's going to be another revolution on Sanchez.
What?
He's here, y'all. He got to explain it. And if my people go against me for then that means I'm going to go against them. I'm going to lose a lot of subs, and it's going to be another revolution on Sanchez channel where y'all go that way and I go this way. Because what you don't realize, a lot of my people rock with Look what he
Basically what he's saying, if he gets exposed, right? Basically what I'm trying to do is expose his character. And that if the people go one way instead of his way, he's going to have to start this quote unquote great reset again. So if you listen to him, he's giving, I feel like me, a warning about what I'm doing. He's warning me about what I'm doing is detrimental to what he got going on. That's what I got from his explanation. That's what I got from it.
Worried about. And guess what? They looking forward to me and him doing more shows. And I didn't know none of this that you showed here. So guess what I'm doing? The next show, Bobby, I cornered him. I'm bringing it up. It probably won't be cornered after that. I'll see. Because it'll be
that nigga Tom's like he cornered him, bro. You got kicked off. You only said you repeated yourself 5 times and got kicked out by saying Bobby F you up. Citizen Man messed you up. You didn't even get a chance to talk really, bro. You ain't do nothing. You ain't cornered nobody, bro. You just got kicked off. You ain't proved nothing. I'm proving my point here by letting this man expose himself. You ain't exposed nothing. You ain't cornered nothing. Stop it.
Fake man between people calling in trying to defend Unc for this and people taking up for him for it, and it'll all be going down on my channel. And you won't see this kind of real content nowhere else. Why? Because people like Unc on their channel, they know about these kind of videos and don't bring it up. Them the people y'all need to be calling out. Not the people that know about it and front the nigga about it. Because check it out, you're not gonna make me go away from what I think being a man is, Eric. I think being a man is knowing something and calling it out. It's no different than I'm saying.
Ain't that what I just did? That's how I know I rented space in his mind for that little time I had on the pound. What a man is, bro. You can't tell me what a man is, bro. I'm a man before anything, bro. And you sit up here really thinking you got a point. Tell me if you know something, you're a front, bro. I know something and I fronted you upon it because this is not the first time it happened. Don't act like this is the first time. And don't act like I got access to Unc. And don't act like motherfuckers scared to bring this up to him. That's weird, bro. Look at yourself before you try to judge somebody else. For real.
All this stuff about Neil deGrasse Tyson And people saying, well, if you think Neil deGrasse Tyson is a liar, devil and a demon, why you got him on your show? So I can front him in front of everybody on my show. Wow. Same reason I would let Sharonism on my show, and he's a traitor.
So here I go. I said, why don't you let Bobby on the panel, right? You will let somebody like Jaronism and all these weirdos on the panel. But why not Bobby Knight? Because Bobby Knight will expose, like just be a reckless dude, but he'll expose him too, right? But it'll be in a different type of energy. And I know Sanchez don't want that energy. He think just because I'm quiet and I'm kind of like laid back that he think it's sweet. Nah, bro, you expose yourself this whole show.
And he's working with them folks. And everybody know he's an agent. Sanchez, why you doing a show with? Because I'm not scared of him like the rest of y'all. I don't run from Bobby on your page. Exactly. Because Bobby, he ain't no agent or none of that. He just a nigga that I was a real nigga. I thought was a real nigga, and we didn't click. So it ain't like Bobby is some big celebrity.
We all know why y'all fell out. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That y'all saying an agent, or I'm not gonna compare him to Unc and Jaronism. Bobby was just a regular dude that I clicked with, and I felt like he was backstabbing me, and it just didn't go right after that. So boom, and it's just an ego thing where I'm not apologizing first, and he not apologizing first. But I tell you what, though, I don't hold nothing against Bobby. If Bobby wanted to make up for that situation and take a step toward doing that, I'll be interested in doing that. Wow. But it's like, hey, he doing his thing, I'm doing mine. But I don't see him as no nigga like 607 Unc saying a shock statement like that, or a Charleston White.
Bro, it don't matter who's saying it, bro. It's weird, bro. It's PDF behavior. What you're saying, you basically idol worshiping these dudes that you're saying, quote unquote, not on your level. I mean, not even saying that. It's not. I misspoke. You're idolizing the people that you feel like got more of a draw. Quote unquote, this guy, quote unquote, Jaronism, and all these other people that you bring on the show, bro. You're glazing these dudes. Man, I can go into this, but I ain't got time, bro. I don't got time, but let him keep explaining itself, and you'll see. Projection after projection after projection.
Bobby never moved like that. He didn't say, he was careful with his words. He didn't say shock factor bullshit like that. I don't really got no dirt on him like what you showing me here with 607.
I don't got dirt on him like you're showing me. He's talking about me. I'm showing you dirt on this dude, and here you go. Acting like it's not a problem to continue on doing interviews. Bro, the idiocracy. Crazy.
Or with Jaronism, I can say he's an agent. I can say 607 Unc is weird as hell with this clip right here. But I can't really say much about Bobby, but I think he was hating on me, and he was a fake friend who really was against me.
Because I called you out
for me. That's just,
I called you out because I called you out.
Man, nothing else, all the agent and all the pet. I ain't doing no. I'm just saying he was just a fake friend who backstabbed me, far as I know. But yeah, we can keep it like I said.
That type of behavior, nigga.
That's what I think, man, a man is about. Not running up. That's just like Puff Daddy. Everybody know that man is a diddler. He done all kind of foul stuff. I would do an interview with him from prison.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Talk about I was a hater and jealous. Nah, nigga, you got mad because I called you out for this very type of behavior right here. Now you sitting up there talking about some man, he was hating. No, because I called you out for OG Philly, Jason Brashears, all the way back to Brother Polite.
Man, sound like that nigga won't be your friend again, man. That's what.
And you see niggas ain't, bro. I told you, True Zone. Didn't I tell you niggas don't be really having no smoke with me?
Yeah, you
I tell you that a long time ago, True Zone. Like when it really boiled down to it, niggas ain't got no problem with me. They just can't. You can't get over with me on bullshit.
sure.
Man, shit. Bobby was just a nigga that was hating on me. Damn, what make you hate? Cause I don't agree with you. We see he just kicked Zev off the fucking panel because he was just, you know what I'm saying, disagreeing with
Right off, man.
right there. That nigga can't deal with no type of pressure.
Shit, what's his MOS? That nigga started lying. I said, so if the
Talking about some damn Bobby
looked up, are you a liar? I was about to ask him that.
Stop, Sanchez. I'll never flag your page.
Talk about
you
Bobby
my
sending
page.
people over there and shit.
Right. Send it. Nah, man, you flag my page. I'll never flag your motherfucking page.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And I ain't gotta send no trolls to your shit, nigga. Only niggas do that shit to you willingly. People that you fuck with. Yeah, nigga, this like Kendrick, nigga. Pick a op. You got too many niggas that you done did foul. Don't be just throwing smut on my name. What's up with it, Lex?
Willingly.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty work right there, Sanchez. You did.
I'm about to get up out of here, boy. That nigga Sanchez a lame ass nigga, man. That nigga a square. That nigga lame as fuck. That nigga L7. That nigga fucking roach. Lame ass nigga.
Garbage behavior at his finest.
Yo, true. I was called dead with that nigga. I wouldn't even join the panel. That nigga lame. I wouldn't even get on the panel with that nigga. That nigga lame as fuck.
But like I told ED, you see that nigga just said even if he see the video, he still gonna wanna talk to him and confront him and all that shit. Fake friend. Fake friend. What up with it, L? This what make all this shit goofy. I don't know you, Sanchez. I could just judge you by the character that you show on this internet. And when you started showing flawed character, you didn't want to deal with none of the shit that I was bringing to your table. So you started saying I was hating on you. That's what you do with everybody. You knew Jason Bashir was a wild kidnapper, pedophile, but guess what? You still rock with that nigga. It wasn't until you fell out until you quote unquote exposed him. That's when you started calling him a hater. And the same shit you saying about 607 is the same shit you said about Jason Bashir. What if I lose followers? It's a lot of my people fuck with Jason Bashir. It's a lot of my people fuck with 607 So what if I lose 5? Man, where's the integrity of a man that got children? That shit.
Oh shit!
Just like Saul Moreau, I think, did an interview with R. Kelly. Yeah. Why wouldn't I do an interview with R. Kelly? Because he did that to them little girls yelling.
Yes. Yes. That's why he violated a. Oh, man. Someone said, why would? Right. Because you're only thinking about the clicks and the views and the money. What are you gaining from it? Nothing. You are not CNBC. You are not 60 Seconds. You are not the BBC. You're some guy on a YouTube, bro. So stop acting crazy, man. Like you don't understand what's going on. For real. Break your ass through that goddamn glass ceiling and see the goddamn world for what it is.
Let's talk about that on the interview.
The interview.
Yeah, but those people aren't like real, bro. Like even if they, like you said, they know it, right? Because that's the first thing came to my head. But those people doing it for clicks and views and money, bro.
Who doing it for that?
I'm asking you all that. I mean, if you say you're going to interview R. Kelly, knowing what he did, you really do.
Hell yeah.
And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
You heard him. Hell yeah. So it's not about integrity. It's not about your moral compass. And like, come on, bro, you expose yourself. That hell yeah, I wish I hit that Stone Cold. Give me a hell yeah. This dude is just like, I did my job and I didn't even get paid for it. I knew what I was doing. Like, I can do this to anybody if they just willing to talk instead of trying to be goofy. The real conversations will come out and the person that expose themselves. You hear me?
I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing it.
You just told
I'm doing it for the community. Didn't I just hear a brother say that? Why? Because do you know how many people would like to speak their minds?
You kick me though. Why you keep bringing pedophiles to the community?
R. Kelly. Why would I interview R. Kelly? Because I would say, R. Kelly, how long have you been attracted to young women?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Don't shit.
That shit for the algorithms. Like, right, people done beat that R. Kelly. Look at what he want to do. R. Kelly, shut up.
There was a man that interviewed R. Kelly and asked him that question, and guess what R. Kelly's answer was? What do you consider young? I'm so happy that man interviewed R. Kelly, because the way R. Kelly answered that question gave America a glimpse into the mind of a goddamn monster. Because R. Kelly, as a grown man, should know how young, what the age for a young girl is.
So if somebody already did that, why you want to ask a question that somebody already? Listen to this dumb nigger babble logic.
Is, but you saw that answer. So you know, you got a lot of people out there that'll defend R. Kelly. They'll defend Bill Cosby. And those guys, if they did an interview with R. Kelly, they wouldn't want to put no heat on him. They wouldn't want to really hold him to the fire. I'm not like that. That's why Sanchez is Sanchez, because I will do the interview with these guys and people who it'll be us confronting these people for what they did as a community.
I like how I taught him a word today, or that day, confrontation or confronting. Because you see how he was saying front at the first front, and when I came with the confrontation thing, he started to use it more. That's how you know I'm good, bro. I'm accurate. I'm precise. I'm surgical with this motherfucking mental shit, bro.
Because I know where I stand on it.
No,
so I don't think that it will help the community turning it down. I think men who do that are cowards.
You don't think it'll help the community turning it down? You feel like men who do that are cowards. Bro, I would not associate with any pedophile at all. Let me find out. At all. That person would not be on my paradigm of thinking. I wouldn't. No, it's canceled. No interview. Nope. I can't do it. I can't. But I guess like he admitted to it. He's doing it for the views, the click, and the money. He even said, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the Stone Cold out here, bro. You hear me?
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Because Sanchez said so.
I think y'all, in a way, because y'all will go on y'all channel and talk about these people. And then if the person say, well, can I call into your show? Hey, man, I can't want to call into your show. Man, I don't want to talk to him because what he did. But why you talking about him? That's whole shit.
Would you still do a stream with 607 Nuck after that, though? That's the question ain't nobody asked.
Front that man. Strong enough to get you.
Don't need to ask the question when he obviously is admitting to it without admitting to it that he will. He don't care about what the people think. I get he answered it. Ain't no need to ask him that question when you can obviously see his direction of thinking. Yeah, he is. He's gonna still do the interview, bro. Come on now, it's obvious.
Debate skills up. What other questions we got and all that? But here's what I don't like about where is 70-30 and what you and Eric Deep, what all of y'all do. Y'all niggas will see me collab with somebody and you'll put me all on the video like I see the video you made 70-30. Like, Why? What the hell do I got to do with 607 Unc and him dating a 11-year-old girl? To me, that
Oh, if you don't understand it now, Sanchez, you never will, bro. And it's making you look weird. Talking about what do you have to, bro? You're associating with them. It's not hard at all, bro. It's what is that? Oh, damn, bro. This shit is really making me sick. Like it's sick, bro. Like if you don't understand what's going on and if you don't see that the few people that's really trying to aid and assist you out of this situation in a way. I mean, shit, I really don't care. I really don't care, bro. Because if it was me, I would not handle this situation like this. And I'm saying I don't care because you don't care. So why should I care about trying to, extend that olive branch to you if obviously you only doing it for the clicks, views, and the money, right?
Perfect.
this whole shit. Your video should have been just about that man and had nothing to do about.
I got a lot to do with you because you keep on letting niggas with that type of character have your platform, nigga. That's the point. You need to watch 70-30 video again and get the context.
Me, because guess what? You ain't finna do a video about every other person that he did a video with. Are you gonna make one about Adam 22 tomorrow, who did a video with Unc? A lot of people did videos with Unc and they knew about that video. I didn't. But you see that y'all will go out y'all way to try to link Bro Sanchez with some shit. Like I don't see what y'all doing. 70-30 is what I want to front you about right now.
I don't mess with Adam. I don't even follow his content.
You talking about 70-30's video.
But he brought up my name, and here I go trying to address him, and he redirects it to 70-30. Cause he see that I'm willing to go there with you, bro. But me being a person, okay, you wasn't talking to me. You wasn't talking to me, correct? Okay, I'll fall back. I'm just gonna wait my turn. That's it.
I know, but you did say Eric. So
But I want him to respond to what I'm saying right now as far as him making this. But he know what I'm talking about.
oh, so you wasn't talking. Okay, talk to me. Okay.
You got a video right now on 70-30 channel with this clip he just gave me with this Unc saying this 11-year-old stuff.
You got a video about me, bro. You brought it up earlier about the video that I had about you. Now you want to play dumb. Like I'm not slow, bro. I see the moves he making, and I'm already like 5 steps ahead of you, bro. I'm just waiting.
He got me all through the video. That's what I'm talking about. Why he got me all through the video, Eric, and we can get to yours later. But I'm talking to him now because I just saw this when he sent me this link to listen to this. And you can answer yours after that. He's hopping on now. Like, why is niggas going out of their way to affiliate me with that shit?
Because
If you saying,
Why do you go out your way to affiliate yourself with these people? I'm gonna be brutally honest right now, bro. I'm going out my way because I care. Not about you, but about the people who have children and that are listening to you and didn't realize the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time that this is consistent with this man. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm going out of my way. Cause I know where I stand. I don't stand for that shit, bro. But it's a lot of people who probably ain't in the chat, your chat, probably just overlooking that character of you. This character trait of yours to associate with these people. But it's a lot of people who see you for who you are. Not to saying that you one of these dudes, but come on, bro. In real life, you can't tell me that you will associate with these people. Oh, because it's YouTube, you doing it for the clicks and views and the money, right? But that goes to show your character, my boy. And you're just corrupting yourself doing it. But let's continue.
Perfect.
Yeah, yourself and free up
about 11-year-old girl. Make a video about him saying that. Why you put me in that shit, bro? Well, cause you did a video, but well, bro, are you gonna go and make a video and put every nigga? So why ain't Adam 22 in this video? Why ain't Brick Baby in this video? Why ain't Loose Cannon in this video? Why ain't Wet 100? Come on, let's name all the niggas that did a video with him.
And you a part of all them niggas.
Sanchez. See, I see the hate. 70-30. Now come on, we men now, bro. Come on, bro. I see the hate, sir.
You want
I got
for you to call it hate is fucking crazy, bro. It's preposterous to me that you call it hate. It's just the observation, bro. That's all. Why you think people don't have? I mean, man, look, bro.
I got you. When you watch the video, I even stated that I don't know if you've seen this clip with 607.
If you want to call a nigga out for saying some weird shit.
No, I got
This man's freaking crazy. Why does it matter? Because you're giving this dude a platform to speak. Does that make sense to you? Like, God damn, do you not get it?
It matter if I saw it or not. You saw it. Call him out on it. Why Sanchez on your mind with the here? Go ahead.
I got you. I seen that video around a month ago on Real Life Street Star. So once I seen him say that, I just X'd him out because he just, fairly new to me. So after he said that, I just X'd him out. Now, when
I commend 70-30. He understands the assignment, bruh. He understands a goddamn assignment. Hit him where it hurts.
you start speaking on him about you feeling like he was stealing your teachings, I'm like, oh no, right? So now my personal thing I have with you is, especially with the flat Earth debate that you was gonna do with Brother Kalite, and you knew what he was accused of. And you know me, Bro Sanchez, I've been on your channel since 2016. I feel like you can build your channel without these pedophiles.
I say, listen, Cole. My bad. PDF file. Now listen, one thing, I'm not trying to build my channel as much as I am trying to destroy their legacy. For example, right? People still defend Malachi York right now. Rod Hayes, I can name you a bunch of channels right now that's saying free Malachi York. And we know how disgusting he is. Now, guess what? People will say, Sanchez, why would you debate Malachi York? Because Malachi York still got the hearts and minds of millions of black people and they want him out of jail.
So look, now he's going into the cult, right? And I really stepped on his neck with this one because he's talking about cults, and he even brings up the part about in order to destroy the. Let him. You'll hear what he say. You'll let him say it.
Because they feel like his teachings are so important. Guess what Polak said in a video? Polak said, even if I found out everything y'all saying is true about Malachi York, I would still have to follow him. You know why Polak said that? Because y'all don't understand this 70-30 and Eric D. There's a lot of black cults out there. Man, I can't believe there's a better PDF file at the top of that cult like Polak. Like, you niggas lucky I'm not up there talking to this nigga. I can't believe y'all let.
Yeah, I'm glad you wasn't up there. Cause you're hot headed and your ass can't sit back and relax, man. Like you, it's like some niggas you can't bring to the banquet. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't want to put on the tie. They don't know how to be civil. Like it's a conversation at the end of the day. My mission is simple. I have to stay calm in order to finish the mission. I'm not up there as soon as the shit don't go my way, I'm just gonna crash out. No, listen. comprehend, and then make your move. The art of war. Just saying, man.
And this nigga spin this stupid ass shit like this. Like Malachi York. People don't care what these men do. Don't you know that the cult be millions of people strong in that cult, man? And that they already know what the man was doing. They was sweeping under the rug because they thought his teachings were so divine.
Now apply that to your audience. Apply that to your audience, Sanchez. You said several times that this is a cult. You built a cult following. So who will be the cult leader? You. So regardless of what happens to the cult leader, the teachings will still be in the mind. That's why you gave the example of Polite and that guy. Polite still follows his teachings. So I'm confused on what you're really trying to say here. Because once again, you're just projecting. But let's continue.
You can't tap into the mind of a cult of like a person who follow Malachi York or a person who follow Polite. Y'all can't tap into the mind of a person who follows Nature Boy, who I interviewed. So I know the psychology of the people who follow these folks. And
Don't know how to tap into the mind, but I just tapped into yours and got you just yapping and exposing yourself. I tapped into your mind and showing you that you really idolize these cult leaders. You see what I'm saying? To the point where you want to interview them and figure out what made them think like that. When it's obvious, bro, they're sick. They're sick. What you want to, man, look.
guess what? When I go out of my way to debate Malachi York, it ain't enough for him to be in jail and have millions of black folks still follow and support him saying free him. You got to kill these people's legacy. I'm gonna tell you something about a teacher like Sanchez. Let's hypothetically speak
Hypothetically,
that I did some weird stuff and ended up in jail for it. Don't you know how many people who die hard follow me, they would overlook the weird shit I did and say,
and that's the point. You're overlooking the weird shit just to get the interview. The clicks and views for the money, bro. You're degrading yourself at this point, man. It's looking real bad, bro.
but the brother teachings is deep and it's helped the people connect with the ancestors. Y'all know it. So guess what somebody have to do? They would literally have to come and detach these people from my teachings. That won't be hard to do because
No, we would have to detach them people from society, my brother. We wouldn't give a fuck about no niggas that's attached to you or Malachi York or any other weirdo shit.
And I'd be like, bro, if I had the chance to debate your damn teacher, I couldn't wait to do it. Because y'all still following this monster because you think what he teaching that important. And guess what? The monster will be in jail with a following. This what y'all don't know.
No, this is what you know. You see what I'm saying? You know, no matter what you do, your following is going to follow you. You're no different than Charles the White getting exposed, right, for testifying on the stand at 16 years old. And he coming on the camera, so what? I'm still going to get booked. So what? Y'all still going to watch? Like, you think the people are, it's stupid, bro. I mean, I'm quite sure some people who don't have the mind to think for themselves, right? But for those who do, that was my whole reasoning. You exposing yourself. And for those with ears, they can hear you, bro. They hear you. And I'm quite sure at this point, you took at least 2 shots. Shit was 2 shots. You know what I'm saying? Shit was getting, you thought you was cooking.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That monster will be in jail, continuing his following with young prisoners and stuff, and intriguing their minds with them teachings because they got charisma. And you see what I'm saying? So guess what it takes to really destroy Malachi York? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Malachi York ain't destroyed. The new Wapians are growing. They gonna be around. You can't do nothing about it. It's people that's gonna rock with York, and they want him out of jail. And the only way you can go after them people is to go after the teachings of Malachi York. Guess how come I know that? I was making a lot of videos just saying he's a PDF file. Everybody was doing that. But when I start debunking Nuwapianism, that's when I start getting some of these people attention, getting them on the show. Because what makes them attached to Dr. York? The teachings of the teacher. I'm a teacher. So y'all don't know what I know about how I'm a teacher. How to dismantle cults and how to dismantle a teacher who's been accused of some crazy stuff.
Y'all don't know what I know about dismantling cults. So you know what it takes in order to sustain a cult. Because you know what it takes to dismantle the teachings of the cult. As long as you keep the people brainwashed, your teachings will live on forever. You're immortalized. I get it, Sanchez, but that's not making you look no better.
From one teacher to the next, I will have to tell the community with all due respect, hey guys, just locking him away isn't enough. Because this guy was teaching other guys that it's okay to do this crazy stuff. That's just like if you got a dude in the Hebrew Israelites that's teaching if she can bleed, she can be touched, right? Locking him up ain't gonna stop it. You know why? He's got that teaching out there. He got a whole bunch of men out there saying, free priest such and such. It is okay to touch little girls. It's in the Bible. This is a teaching that you gotta dismantle, man. And guess what? If you have the opportunity to debate a cult leader and you don't do it, in my opinion, you're a damn coward. I don't care what you try to call me or how you try to make me feel. I'm ignoring it. I'm not turning down no fade with no nigga that I know who got the respect of my people for some bogus ass teachings. Same with Umar. A nigga say, man, I ain't got no time for a nigga that don't take care of his daughter. I got so much time for him. Let that nigga on my show. He got too big of a following. He needs to be fronted and humble. And bro, if you
ain't that what I did? Ain't that what I'm trying to do? You need to be confronted because you got too much. You got too big of an audience, bro, for you to be sitting up here condoning PDF file behavior. That's it. That's all. If you can't comprehend that, bro, you ain't no way, ain't no talking to you. It's just not, bro.
can't intellectually spark, get out of my way. Because y'all ain't gonna do shit else. You ain't gonna shoot them. You ain't gonna fight shit. And all I'm gonna do is cancel them niggas' ego down and let them know they dumb as hell and that you ain't even as smart as you thought, Mr. Wow. That's a monster. The only thing these monsters have to take with them.
I'm still looking for the disrespect part because how Bobby was playing. He disrespected you from the start. And I ain't keep winning that. I caught a couple digs, but come on, man. Look, man. These niggas, bro. Niggas.
And that prison is, I'm a teacher.
I need that nigga soundbite. That niggas. I need to find that, bro.
And I got a big following. And if you take that from them, that's how you kill these guys. A lot of these guys, they don't mind being locked up for life, but they mind having a pseudoscience dismantled and a legacy spit on, and everything they built dismantled by a nigga named Sanchez. And you ain't gonna get in my way, nigga, doing that. Fuck what y'all saying. Fuck that coward shit y'all trying to.
But you ain't did it yet, and you keep on somehow finding yourself attached to PDF files. Ain't that fucking crazy?
And tell me, nigga, ain't none of y'all getting in my way if I get the opportunity to do it. And the same with Trump too.
So if that's the case, you might as well just sell your soul, bro.
Perfect.
Ain't no like if it came to the point where you'll sell your soul, you would. Cause how you making it sound like ain't nobody gonna get in your way from trying to get this perfect shot. Shout out to the movie Nope. Trying to get this perfect shot. You're obsessed, bro. They don't see that this is actually possessing you. You're not even. Let me continue, man.
Anybody
Since niggas don't want me to judge their character, like they ain't just like just putting it out there for the world to judge. Like listen to yourself, man.
you think an agent or however monster you are, I'm upfront about it. And you can say what you want about me. That's just how I am, who I am. Listen, I'm not going to make videos about a person on my channel and call it out. That's like you, right? 7030. You making a video about Unc on your channel and calling him out about what he said. Now, if somebody be like, hey, 7030, Unc on the phone, man to man, you know, he want to talk to you about what he said. He want to intellectually, respectfully spar with you and try to go back and forth and explain himself with all due respect. You got the chance to embarrass this man in front of all the people that's dick riding him, and you don't do it. You ain't done nothing but make his followers double down on the fact that everybody's scared of him, and that's my teacher. He that nigga. Don't nobody want to debate him. Like this, the internet, bro. And it ain't even like you finna get a black eye or somebody gonna shoot you. Y'all scared to intellectually spar with niggas. You know why? Y'all ain't sharp with your words, with your IQ. Sanchez is. That's why I told you I'll debate anybody, I'll talk to anybody. Because I know who I am as a person. If I talk to Donald Trump, that don't make me an Israel supporter and an agent and a sellout for the people. He is. Everybody know Donald Trump worked for the small hats and that he don't care about Americans. But if I debate Donald Trump or have a sit down with him, do that mean Donald Trump's actions represent who the fuck I am? What world do we live in? I think y'all niggas tripping for real.
This the most clownish explanation of some bullshit I ever heard.
First part of what you said. And you speaking about cult leaders and how you can't change the mindset of the cult because regardless of what you do.
I didn't say that. I say you can change the mindset of a cult, but if you ain't.
He said can't. And through his whole soliloquy, he went back and forth from saying can't and then can. So I focused on the part where he said you can't because the teachings will forever live on through the students, no matter what happens to the co-leader. That's what I was pointing out, but Sanchez found a way to revert it and said I didn't say that, which you did, but you also you went on the contrary side and said you can't. So you contradicted yourself once again.
To dismantle the teacher, the leader. Yeah.
But everybody know the quickest way is straight. I'm not gonna go battling, stabbing up cult members when I can come straight to the cult leader. And that was my shot at him. I'm not gonna go through your people, your cult following, when I know to cut the head off a snake. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna deal with the whole body of people when I can go direct. I'm straight and direct. I go straight for the leader. And I'm coming at you about this because you're talking about doing an interview with this PDF file. For real. It's you. I'm not saying you're the problem because, like I'm saying, it's a whole bunch of people out there like 607. So the next dude who comes around that you might have a chance to interview, are you going to do it once you find out he's a PDF file too? It's weird, bruh. I found it funny how you tried to relate that.
I don't think he listened to me.
No, I don't think you're hearing me. But you even said you consider this.
I just agree. You just listen, bro. I just said take it to the cult leader, not the cult members, and that's what you said.
I'm responding to what and how he don't understand it. I'm bringing it to the cult leader, not the cult. I mean, I'm actually bringing it to the cult and the cult leader, which is you. you said.
Okay.
I'm not. But I get your analogy of you're trying to say the other coats, but I'm talking about you, and that's what you're not real. I think you realize that, and you're trying to make sure that that doesn't get out. But yeah, I'm just responding, making a statement, bro. And 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 it was funny how you brought up cult leaders, and you even called up the people of this community a cult. So wouldn't you be the cult leader, knowing that no matter what you do, the people will still follow you? And you even said we don't know this, so that means you must know this. But even though I knew it, and
let me know when I can answer.
I got you, bro. Now here you go with his tactics, cutting you off, make it seem like you're not making sense, and let me know, bro. Just like how you was going on a whole diatribe, talking forever.
2,000 years later.
And as soon as I get to making my point, you try to cut in and say, let me know when I can talk. Bro, you know damn well, bro. Like, it's been respectful this whole time. I haven't been talking, so as soon as a nigga start talking, he don't want to hear it because he already know where I'm going with it. But he want to harp on this one part, and I'm saying, but let's continue. I got you. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna go to bed, bro. My head hurt. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the most iconic part. My head hurt, right? And watch, he's gonna cut me off because he's trying to get me frustrated.
Go ahead. Okay, so I can answer. Cool. So
he's steady cutting me off, so I pause, right? He's like, so I can go. No, bro. I'm trying to make sure you're done. I'm making sure you shut up, bro. He's so anxious because he's knowing what's going on with me. He know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to rush and get in there and try to correct his own statements, bro. But I ain't had to. Just watch. It was respectful this whole bout. This whole bout went, me and him went like 4 rounds back and forth when I had a chance to speak. Now, as soon as I turn around and be like, I'm done beating your ass, because I feel like I done enough. Like, all you did was throw ad hominems out there and didn't disprove anything. As soon as I walk away, because literally I had a headache because he was talking for so long, I'm like, bro. And then I suffer from migraines. So it was like, I walk away, and this is what happens. Okay, go ahead. So go ahead. Good night, man. This is what happens.
So think about this, right? When I say that this community is a cult leader, he taking everything I say out of context. Because when I was saying that, guess what I was saying that day? They call us a cult, so we might as well act like one. We might as well check everybody that come into our shit. So when a person mentioned cult leader, they think Jim Jones, Polite, Malachi York. When I call myself a cult leader, you ought to have.
When I call myself a cult leader,
common sense to know that I'm not comparing myself.
You said you called Joseph. When I call, see how look. I don't know what's wrong with people. I listen very well. He said, so when I call myself a cult leader, I'm not comparing myself to Jim Jones and all these other cult leaders. I'm different than the other cult leaders. Okay, if that's how you feel, but you're still a cult leader. You can say it. So when I call myself a cult leader, like, dude.
Since they called us a cult, I said we might as well act like one. Then turned around and say, well, you gotta have common sense that ain't what I meant. What, like,
huh?
I'm done, man.
Talking about niggas who he don't want to confront. That man had to make you confront him. And you telling me don't confront.
Why do this PDF file right here still got a wrench? Huh? If they not a part of your code.
Niggas I'm talking about. Nigga, I wasn't raised like you in 70-30. The main niggas who doing the most talking about Sanchez, they ain't, look, Anthony Mitchell, your mic muted right now. That nigga who just left the call got hours of videos about me, but now that he on my...
That's a lie. Talking about some hours of videos. See, here he go try to spit his narrative to his chat. When I'm gone off the panel, right? Because I couldn't do this shit no more. Because he can't do it, bro. With certain people who just don't want to admit that they're wrong. He said, "I got hours of content." No, I don't, bro. I got hours of content of me boxing. You see what I'm saying? I don't talk about you unless it's I don't fuck with nobody unless they fuck with me, bro. And not saying you fucked with me, but I'm just demonstrating what the art of war really is. Because I waited and waited, and today you're gonna do your little interview. So let's see, right?
A show he tired and want to go to sleep. What a bitch ass nigga. So
What a bitch ass nigga was said after all that respect, didn't call me out my name, didn't do anything too disrespectful to make me rile up. But once you hit me when I walk away and I turn around and look at you and come back throwing hands, I don't want to hear shit, bro. Because that was a soft ass hit to be one. For one, that was a soft ass blow. And you hit me when my back was turned, bro. I walked away from the situation. And now you want to be disrespectful. Anybody, any man know you don't talk shit when a man walk away. You should have been talking shit in his face. Especially using that bitch word. Acting like.
was a videos about me, but now that he on my show, he tired and want to go to sleep. What a bitch ass nigga. So think about this now. The nigga who just left
and if y'all notice his tone changed too. His pitch changed. He got more energetic when I was gone. Right? It had the gall enough to do that when I was gone. But that's just people for you. But he talking about confrontations and confronting people, but you couldn't say that in my face, my boy. What a bitch ass nigga. What a bitch ass nigga for that's some whole ass shit for doing that, Sanchez. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know you wasn't winning, so you gonna try to strike me when I walk away. That's some whole ass shit, bro.
his head hurt.
Hey, crazy. He just talked about ED. Soon as he left.
And Bobby even recognized that, but Bobby still be acting goofy too. Cause I come around and still niggas don't want to respect the G in me for even doing the shit motherfuckers don't even want to do, and that's just handling the biz, bro. I did my part. I did my part.
What a bitch ass nigga. ED, and you be sitting up there around this nigga. I told you, bro. But
So I'm sitting up there around a nigga, bro. When the last time you see me? I don't come around as often as you think. You're only using that narrative off of what a year ago. How many times you see me? But use this year in the past couple months, however you want to add it. Your last year, 2024 around November, I wasn't. It really wasn't. So you can push your narrative too, Bobby, because at the same time, you got your people who want to see the crash out and want to be niggerish and all this nigger shit. But I'm a man, bro. And I learned how to talk my situations out regardless of the situation. But when a bitch ass nigga want to hit you when you turn around, we know like, yeah, that's a scary ass nigga. He didn't want to really fight you head up. See what I'm saying? You snaked me. That's some snake ass shit. You snaked me. Now watch when I come back on the panel. Watch, or when I tried to come back on the panel, they're like, no, because you already know, bro. You not finna call a nigga a bitch and think he ain't finna just come back with a response. Just watch. You can hear it in Sanchez's tone. As soon as I walked away, his tone changed, his pitch changed. He got a little bit more comfortable. But when I was there, I made him uncomfortable. That's my job. I want you to be uncomfortable.
hey, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. And you was soft talking to this nigga too, ED.
Man, soft talking my motherfucking ass. I'm talking, bro. Like when I came on your panel talking until y'all turned up on me. And you expect for me to soft talk. Now you expect for me to soft talk. The conversation, like I just proved, between me and Sanchez wasn't disrespectful until the end, until he called me a bitch ass nigga. My point has been proven that a lot of people just want to be entertained by the foolishness instead of really having a conversation trying to get a point across. But I guess I'm the bad guy. I guess people just hate me for no reason. But I embrace it though. Because I know what I'm doing. I won't be fooled by y'all.
You done talk tougher than me off of lesser.
right? Because you be acting goofy, nigga. We'll sit up there, have a legitimate conversation, then you'll turn around and say some weird ass shit. Now I'm looking at you like, yeah, this nigga just he doing it because you know he want the laughs. He want people to laugh and shit, bro. Like that's some goofy ass shit, bro. You don't really want to have a conversation. That's why I be turning up on niggas. Cause y'all sit up there, you goofy, sit up doing all this talking through. Y'all ain't doing nothing but trying to bash, berate a dude, berate me when I'm really trying to be serious. But y'all not used to that. Certain people not used to you being humble, being composed. I guess black people think all black people supposed to act niggerish. It's weird. Relax, y'all. Stay calm, cool, and collected under the pressure, then you'll win. I won't. I mean, I probably sure ain't accomplished much, but but my energy will be felt, bro. Like, and it's gonna have, it's gonna be some consequences behind this shit. What I mean by consequences, bro, Sanchez gonna have to stand on that. If he don't, then oh fucking well. It goes to show his character even more, right? If I have to, I will be back. And I hope bro Sanchez don't think I won't hop up there and say like, bro, what happened with you when you sitting down in that interview talking about grooming an 11-year-old when you 32? I will answer that. I will ask that man that if he don't have enough balls to say it. But I'm just saying, bro, y'all gotta learn. Y'all gotta learn how to pick and choose, bro.
Dang, good. Videos on this channel talking about me for fucking hours, and
This the part when he brought out the fight. Cajun Spicy. I hope you still in the chat. This the part I was talking about. I remember being on one of the shit shows panels, and I was bringing up the time like, I'll fight Sanchez. Watch him bring up a fight. I didn't bring up no fight in that last video of the review of 607 Ump. That's how I know the video he refers to was something old. You see what I'm saying?
his head ain't hurting until he actually get in front of the man you talking about.
You called it the first time when you said hater.
You can right. You could talk about me on your struggle channel for hours, nigga. Now when I call you out about the shit, your head hurt.
Sound like Dr.
Man, I'm not letting your head hurt. Eric, now that nigga trying to get back on. I thought your head hurt, nigga.
I'm trying to get back on because you hit me when I was gone, nigga. You talking shit when my back was turned, bro. And this was me in your face. You talking about I was talking shit on my page about you behind your back, bro? No, that's public, nigga. You seen it. So how is that behind your back if you seen it? The thing is, I was just in your face, bro, and you ain't say none of that. No bitch, nigga, bitch ass, nigga, no hoe, nigga, no disrespect at all. And as soon as a nigga walk away because he tired of your bullshit, I'm a bitch ass nigga. No, nigga, you a bitch ass nigga for that shit. Eat gang.
Your head hurt ass sleep, nigga. Take the Tylenol, nigga. Yeah, I heard we were talking about some and what he'll do and shit, like some fade type shit, right? Laugh.
You talking about a fake? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Cause you always talking about, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you just don't know, bro. Yeah. Yeah, boy. I swear to God, Street Beats can sign us, bro. You don't have to pay for nothing. They'll fly us out. I'm willing and able. I got time, bro. I got free time. I will make room on my schedule just to do that. I don't even fly, bro. I don't even like getting on planes. I'm scared them bitches go crash. I got a fear of flying, but I will fly my ass out to Boston. You could take you from where you at to Boston, and we can get it cracking. It could be on public for everybody to see on Street Beats. Win, lose, or draw, bro. You ain't gonna beat me. I guarantee you that. You like to think because I've been in the infantry, bro. That's cool and all, but you ain't gonna beat me, bro. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Right quick.
Bob and them blowing his head up. Get y'all boys so funny. You talking about shit?
You talking about something to the man.
Don't say Bobby not blowing up shit.
That man
I ain't blowing up a motherfucking thing. I'm talking you. Yeah, don't do that, Sanchez, because you already know, nigga. Any conversation between me and you is not gonna go like that. Don't.
Right. Which all you gonna do is like and get kicked off. You see what I'm saying? He felt like he could disrespect me because it was civilized. But at the end of the day, bro, don't never judge a book by its cover. Please don't. These niggas make it obvious that they're crash outs. So the conversation is not gonna go a certain way because you could already predict how this person is. But with me, I barely speak. But when I speak, I mean the shit I say, bro. And that's why people think I'm mean because I mean what I say. Like I'm not playing with nobody. It is what it is.
Keep that between you and ED. Yeah, ED already let it know where he stand on the side of the fence with you, but he just had to go over there and see for himself that you don't.
Yeah, I stand on the fence a bit. I stand on the fence. Ain't no picking sides. That's it. Like he's about to say, I did this shit for me. I did this for my own. I didn't do this for nobody else, bro, because ain't one nobody else gonna do it. And as you, if y'all paid attention, I was the first one on the panel. Ready. But I guess.
Don't give a fuck about him neither. You just have to go see that for yourself, ED. And you was up there soft talking with that nigga. That's what you should have disrespected him. That's my whole point. You done disrespected me before. You should.
I should have disrespected him off of what premise, though? He didn't disrespect me. I disrespected you because you disrespected me. Facts. Now you could try to make it make sense to your people and all that, because I know they're gonna blaze your ass, but at the same time, bro, that's what comes with this YouTube shit. That's it. That's it. You even said he did that for himself. Yeah.
Disrespect him. Should have been like, bitch ass nigga, you up there capping for a nigga 35 fucking with 11-year-olds. You done did this the fifth nigga. Like all of a sudden, y'all done, I don't know. Y'all niggas, I don't know. It's cool. Might have been or a bad.
I don't think Bobby got as much as comprehensive skills that he thinks he has, because he was basically explaining everything I was saying up there, but I wasn't saying all the derogatory terms. I wasn't using all the profanity to get my point across. I wasn't stooping myself down to the nigger level. The nigger level, you know what I'm saying? So that's the difference.
Situation that man might be describing.
It's like being just like we didn't talk about before, because man, I'm being a part of this community for like damn near 10 plus years. I done goddamn seen a lot of motherfuckers come in and then like go to other channels, then do the shit talk, then come back thing, and it's just like, damn, how do we be getting that? Because it's like at times we be so cohesive and everything be so cool, and then it just takes some little bullshit to just flip motherfuckers. I be like, bro, you know what, Q?
It's crazy how.
You know what, Q?
But this what I'm trying to tell you about all these weirdo ass niggas that like this would go on in real life communities. Niggas willing to overlook the 20-year-old that want to talk to 11-year-olds or 35-year-olds that want to talk to 11-year-olds. The OG Phillies, the Jason Brashears, the Nature Boys, the Brother Polites, the 607 aunts. You want to be so quick to dissect their mind and all this other shit, but you ain't dissecting shit, nigga, because you ain't even vetting them in the first place. Other niggas gotta bring this information to you. He ain't never saying that part. Like, bro, I would have been and did 500 streams with this nigga before I figured out he was a fucking weirdo that said this shit, because you don't give a fuck about that shit for real.
You know what I think it is, Q? A lot of times people come on here and see Sanchez, and then they want to go in their own little world and be Sanchez.
Damn,
nigga.
Drop a bomb.
Nobody wants to be Sanchez. Trust you me. Nobody wants to be Sanchez or none of that shit, bro. Regardless of what. Nobody wants to be Sanchez. He's in a compromising position. Why would anybody want to be him? Come on now. He's a slave to his community. Whatever the community says goes. If they ain't rocking with him, he gonna have to rock with the community because guess what? He don't want to lose his clicks and views and his money. So he gonna have to go with what the people saying, or else you're thrown to the wayside, Sanchez. Think about that, bro. You have to appease the people. You're not really doing this for yourself. You're doing this to appease the people. You're pandering to your audience instead of being real. But I guess.
Now, come on, man. That's for sure not the case, man. We got people in the community who is scamming.
I make a little narrative, right? But let me tell you exactly what happened, because when men speak on other men, you need to have your facts straight or just don't speak on it. And I'm going to show you what happened with me and Polite. Sonetta, who's like a instigator, done one, salutes to him. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't hating on him for that. I do that too. But his thing was he had Polite call in and on a show. And Polite actually dissed Flat Earth. Right? Because the show, I think I was in the chat room, something like that. But Polite, he dissed Flat Earth with some to the fact, like, you know, it was a sarcastic diss. You know, it wasn't like a direct diss, but it was like a, you know, one of them little sarcastic disses. So I had the opportunity to actually debate Polite, but it didn't go down because of what happened or whatever. That when it happened, it would have been a me versus Polite debate. And people was like, you gonna debate him with that? Bro, despite what his ass done, he still got a lot of people who follow him who think he's smart. These people need to be humble. One thing about these teachers, they think they can get away with anything because their teachings are just gonna cover them. Now me, you don't have me. You don't have no videos of me saying the stuff Charleston White saying or Unc saying. I'm a family man. My paperwork clean, as they say. That's why it's so bad, bro.
This is some nigger babble right here.
So guess what people have to do? So wait. So because I got a good resume, what people have to do with Sanchez is look up dirt on the motherfuckers around me. So a motherfucker may look up Quentin. You better keep, like, if you on my panel right now, y'all ain't safe either.
This is when I joined the panel. You hear me?
If some come up about one of y'all, they gonna say, see, and he be on Sanchez and Sanchez around. I'm like, so I ain't do it. I didn't do it. Like, it's somebody on my panel, and you find out later that the person who was on my channel screaming Flat Power was a big time dope dealer. That don't mean I was poisoning my people. He was selling that work to his people, man. And thanks for telling me, because if I see him again, I'm going to say, bro, why was you coming around me talking about you for the people when you was pausing them and you a damn kingpin? Explain yourself, brother. We don't condone that. And he got to explain to me. Can you explain to me why you disrespected me after I walked out after such a civil conversation between us? Now, who really is the bitch nigga? Okay, said that. Wait, hold on, bro. I didn't call you out your name. I just said I thought that was crazy that your ass. Now your head hurting. Now you're trying to retract it. I literally have a headache and all this extra. I had harmony shit coming up. Like, he calling me a bitch, bro, when you could have just said that to my face. And really, the video that I was reviewing of that 607 shit, it got taken down. I'm not saying you did it before you get the thinking in your head. Oh, you trying to say y'all did it. No, I'm saying it got taken down for some reason. Right, it got copyright stripped, so I had to take it down. So I couldn't get it copyrighted because I don't own none of it.
The nigga ain't listening. I approached it. I addressed it before he even had a chance to say it. But his ass, I gotta explain himself. Man, shut up.
I just saying, I'm not saying you. But I never done a video talking about you, bro. You did, bro. bro.
I never done a personal video talking about Sanchez, added him into the title and all this. I never done it. Be honest. I talk shit about you. I talk shit about damn near everybody that come across me. Come on now, bro. Relax. You're not that important.
I heard the video that they took. They conveniently took the one down now that you was going in.
I had to take it down because it was copyright stricken. I got the email and everything. I just took it down. Just
okay, that whole video you was going in on me and was all kind of crazy, bro.
You go using your words to try to.
Oh, brother, you got other videos where you taking shots too, man. It ain't on your that channel. You be all over the place.
See, he addressed it. It's not just that video because he knew it wasn't that video. He's talking about something old, so he's holding on to a grudge. He's been, quote unquote, waiting for me to try to, I guess, be a hater. Well, really, bro, I can speak upon anybody I fucking want to. You ain't nobody special. You ain't above reproach, my nigga. The fuck?
You be all over. Man, come on, bro. Here's my thing, too, bro. Even if I just go with that one video where you hating that, and you say, well, show me the other videos where I'm hating that. If you hating on one video where you thought I wasn't watching, I can assume that there are other videos out there that you hating on where you thinking they ain't looking. Just making an ass out of you. No, it ain't. It's making an ass. Well, I'm going to show you why it's making an ass out of you, though. Because I shouldn't have to bring up to you that you talking about me. You should say, bro, Sanchez, I had a show last night, bro, and I had to.
No, the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. Gotta bring shit to you like you my motherfucking daddy, bro. You seen it. Why ain't you say something to me when you seen it? Oh, I guess what? Guess what? That's some bitch ass shit. I guess that's some bitch ass shit. You ain't bring it up, right?
Go in on you for these reasons. I had to come up with that. So that's the thing. Like, my assumptions may make an ass out of me.
It
but
does.
Times where if the person keep lying, I can assume that they lying this time. And if they telling the truth,
saying nothing bad about you, Sanchez.
yeah, nigga, that's why I don't took the strength.
Wasn't saying nothing bad. Just speaking my mind. You can take that and take it how you want to, bro. It had to affect you. It had to be some truth in it if you feel like I was hating on you. I'm not just gonna hate on nobody, bro. I'm not. Ain't no hater fucking blood in my body. I really don't give a fuck.
I listened to that myself. I heard what you were saying.
Come on, Bobby, please, bro. Ain't nobody copping no motherfucking please, bro. I'm confronting this nigga on what he's saying. I can say what I want to about any and everybody that I want to. Ain't nobody copping please. That's not talking shit. That's my opinion. And y'all niggas some niggas.
And myself.
Well, I wish you would have recorded it somehow and then kept it in your archive. It's nice. But what I'm saying is, Sanchez, it's been plenty of times I came up here and actually spoke to you about your character. If you remember the first time I ever... I've done this plenty of times. Plenty of times, bro. But I guess it don't count for nothing. But got on this platform, I talked to you about it. And then I asked you one question. How many times I ever spoke to you about your character? Because I don't come around no more like that. I just want because you don't know nothing. You know what? And that's my point. You don't know nothing about me. You only... Yes, I know a lot about you. Based off your character and how you present yourself on here says a lot about you, Sanchez. It says a lot. You can act like when you turn off these cameras, that's not you and all this. You don't care about the flat earth, and that's how you probably try to morph it into making it. But nah, bro. It's obvious. I've been observing it, your channel for a minute now. So if I'm wrong in my assessment, which I don't think I'm wrong, I wouldn't even believe you anyway. Because I know you're just trying to paint a narrative of who you think you really are.
You only know what I show on here, which is he mute people and cut them off, and I don't do that no more. And that ain't what you going.
He said he don't do that no more, but I guarantee you he muted me in that moment, and you can hear me say, "You just muted me." But I don't do that no more, right?
You don't know nothing about me. You only know what I show on here, which is he mute people and cut them off, and I don't do that no more. And that ain't what you going live about. Y'all are going live saying about how I'm promoting pedophiles and shit. So that wasn't in that video.
Going live, promoting, no. So that's how I know he wasn't referring to that last video, because that last video was just a reaction video of him and 607 Unc and Key Norfolk. That's how I know he don't know what he don't even know what he's talking about right now. He already got his mind set up on where he's thinking, but he's not really thinking. He's painting a narrative to his audience.
I'm talking about Anthony right now. If the shoot don't
Oh, now you're talking about Anthony when I was just talking to you the whole time, bro. He couldn't take it. The truth hurts. He know that's why he switched it. That's why he switched it to 70-30, bro. Because he knew I wasn't taking none of that bullshit he was saying. Like, I can be on one when it's time to be on one, but my rage, my crash out is different than a lot of people. I can talk to you polite and you'll understand not to cross the line with me no more. That's it. I don't have to be all ruthless and just all vulgar with my response, bro. I don't have to be violent. I can kill you with kindness type shit.
But for you, you know what I'm saying? You're saying you
gotta make shit up.
Talking about Anthony right now. If the shoot don't, but for you, you know what I'm saying? You're saying you do agree with Anthony though on that. So that's why you condone. You the one came on first saying,
yeah. And I didn't come on first time to look at Bobby's. Nope. I came up here with my own premise. It was other dudes and Bobby sending other dudes to get Bobby name out there. Only reason I brought up Bobby name because it was on this page. But that's not my whole reason for this shit. So don't try to confront the argument right now, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You're saying you do agree with Anthony though on that. So that's why you condone. You the one came on first saying, look at Bobby pushing that thing. So my whole thing is this right here, man, and I'll sum it up right here. I ain't gotta make that up. What I'm saying true about both of y'all niggas. Y'all too invested in a dude named Bro Sanchez. Like you said, Sanchez don't know nothing about you, but you think you know enough about Sanchez to be telling me about my character. As if I would give a fuck if it's coming from a person like you. You see what I'm saying? Because your
now he's getting disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Now the disrespect. I won't take it serious like it come from you. But at the same time, I look at that like, yeah, I agree with that. Because we're all humans. If someone had to say something about my character, depending on the situation, I either have to accept it or reject it. So I can agree with that, what he's saying. Ain't no true argument here, but
energy ain't genuine. Your energy,
bro, I came to you presenting you information, hoping to help you. So I wasn't being genuine. I was coming off as a hater because I'm bringing you. Man, this is crazy. This is if y'all really listen to it, if y'all paying attention, please let me know in the chat, bro, that I'm not crazy.
Am I playing? You got it. I'll be quick here. Your energy ain't genuine, bro. Your criticism come off as it's obvious hate. I bet you everybody could agree with that. Like, bro, and even if you say it ain't hate, you disrespect me when I walked out and I came back and said, yo, your bitch ass ain't getting back on the panel. Then you let me back on the panel just to even just confront you on that. Because I wanted to be real with you.
You tell me I'm trying to be real with you, bro. The first time you didn't let me up on the panel because you knew what I was coming back for. You knew, I swear to God, y'all. Soon as I heard that bitch ass shit on YouTube, I came back. He kicked me out the Zoom. And then I came back because I'm not finna stand for that, bro. You ain't no, I'm finna confront your ass, bro. I'm finna come back and let you know that's some whole ass shit you just did, bro. But listen to him trying to nigga explain this shit.
Disrespect me when I walked out and I came back and said, "Yo, your bitch ass ain't getting back on the panel." Then you let me back on the panel just to even just confront you on that.
Because I wanted to be real with you. You was talking behind my back, nigga. And I'm telling you to your face that you act like a bitch with how you invested in me. You let another man get you this emotional. You on your channel talking about a nigga all the time. You on this bitch investigate.
The way he's trying to plot twist this is crazy, bro. You are a bitch the way you invested in a nigga. No, I'm not invested in you, bro. Like I said, I'm invested in myself trying to save other people. Let that sink in for a minute. I invested the time. I didn't have to come up here and bring anything to you. I'm quite sure nobody else was either. But for me to be the first person on the panel to bring it to you and this is how you respond, it goes to show your character. You don't care about the truth. You just care about what makes money for you. But continue on.
I'm saying I still stand by that. The way you and Anthony moving, bro, y'all are too emotional towards it. Y'all too invested in me. It's weird, nigga. You just act like you know me. I know you. That's why I can tell you about your cat. Nigga, you don't know me. I'm just a nigga on the internet. Y'all are weirdos, nigga, and that's bitch behavior. I'm standing on it. A lot of videos about these markets. Hold on, wait.
70-30 understands the assignment. You made videos about Billy Carson. The way you allowed another male to talk to you that way, Crazy ED, understand your strategy, but don't let no one handle you. This is the internet, Cajun Spicy. In real life, I'm not talking to niggas, especially if they talking crazy. I'm not talking. I'm not talking at all to niggas in real life, bro, because niggas don't talk like this in real life. Come allowed. Yes, of course. I wanted him to get it all out. Yes, because it's not going to affect me over the internet. Please don't make this internet a real thing, bro. Like, we can't do nothing over the internet. That's what I'm saying. If you want to schedule a fight, if he feeling the way you feeling, we can fight. I'm saying I know I can beat his ass. That's all I'm saying. Like, in real life, I'll be whooping ass with. I'm not gonna take no disrespect in real life. This nigga waited until I walked away and then said, like, you see what I'm saying? In real life, I would if we had if me and Sanchez had a civilized conversation in real life, and as soon as he couldn't take it and I walk away, say I'm done talking to you, you just don't get it. And this nigga start, yo, bitch ass don't want to handle it. Nigga, who you calling a bitch? Boop, 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 boop. You see what I'm saying? It's different. Over the internet, I'm not gonna do all that. I can't do shit to you. In real life, I bug up on the nigga, bro. I'm telling you, in real life, on the internet, y'all get ED. But in real life, you're gonna get Eric McNeil. And my family lineage goes deep. So that's why I'm Eric Deep, because my lineage is deep. If you know about the McNeils in Chicago, you know. But I don't like to go there with people. Because I know I've been locked up, shot, stabbed, all that shit. So I'm really not trying to go into that dark side of myself. Because I'd rather let me not say that on YouTube. I'd rather get rid of you than to argue with a person. But on YouTube, you can argue with a person, go back and forth, right? But if it's respectful, keep it respectful. Like, he can say whatever he wants to on the internet. It's not going to affect me in real life because he can't do shit to me in real life. In real life, I'm quite sure this conversation would have went a whole different direction. So y'all have to differentiate real life from the internet, y'all. Please do that. Please.
He said now it's bitch shit. Like, just come around and kick y'all niggas come off and
talk, bro. You had to add homonyms in there for no reason, bro. Like, that's some whole ass shit, cuz. Like, anybody can get street.
I'm just saying that this is.
I'm just venting, right, bro? I wasn't in my feelings from the get-go. I didn't call you no bitch. I ain't call you nothing at all. Because I'm trying to approach you with this information that I have to bring to you. And this is how you respond. That's cool. That's you. This is the internet. Go ahead, respond. And the people who's going to believe, they going to believe. They ain't got shit to do with me. This is the internet. No different than Facebook. No different than Twitter. No different than Snapchat. No different than Instagram. People living a fucking fake life on here, bro. And if y'all believe niggas really like that on the internet, something wrong with y'all. Because in real life, I'm totally different.
Bro, we in our feelings, bro. Shut up. What you say? You're not making no sense. You contradicting yourself. So you not up for scrutiny though, bro? Saying, bro, you bro.
70-30 understood the assignment. I'm going to keep saying that. 70-30 understood the assignment.
Let me answer you. Am I up for scrutiny? Here's the thing though about scrutiny, right? People will say I'm on my high horse, right? But y'all niggas ain't like. I just asked Eric. I said, when have I told you about your character? Never. I open up my shop.
Because I'm not like you, bro. I don't have to portray my life on YouTube. You're portraying everything that you so called to be on YouTube. In real life, I'm a totally different person. But online, you see me doing boxing videos. You see me talking about other people. But in real life, I'm quiet as kept. Because anybody who mess with me, don't get fucked with, bro. Period. I don't fuck with people unless they fuck with me, bro. And the reason why I'm bringing this to you on the internet, because I've been around. And this is not the first time, Sanchez, that you brought around some PDF files, bro. So here I am being a good Samaritan, trying to, like I keep on saying, extend the olive branch to you, trying to save you, give you a chance again, and try to redeem yourself and be like, nah, you know what, Eric? Thank you for this information. I'm not even gonna continue to pursue that interview. You probably would have redeemed yourself in a lot of people's eyes, but instead you battled against it. But I guess I'm the bad guy.
Y'all, I'm trying to draw. Nigga, I know what I have to work on with my shit and spun they web on them.
Like I said, it's the internet, so how I know you really about that life. Agent Spicy, you from New Orleans. I'm from Chicago. Southside, born and raised, Wild Hunters. From your city to my city, I know real niggas that's out there in New Orleans. I'm quite sure you know real niggas out here in Chicago. It's a lot of niggas like me who are reformed street niggas. I gang banged and all that shit. APPSN. You know what that is? You know what that is. I just choose not to be that nigga. You see what I'm saying? I refuse not to be that nigga. The cap in this video is crazy. Yeah, the cap in this video is crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm just saying, I am one person on the internet, but at the same time, y'all see glimpses of me snapping. Like in real life, I will bug up, bro. ED, you sat around Sanchez after you knew about Philly and Chase. No, I didn't, bro. No, I didn't. Salutes to you, boy. But nah, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You're gonna paint that narrative, right? Continue to paint y'all narrative. Because like you said, I no, bro, no. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's not true. It's not true. Where's your proof? Wow. Yeah. Amazing.
Nah, they all, yeah, Sanchez cool, man. He ain't really mean it. Like, get this weird out.
Y'all ain't know what you got to work on with yourself on this nigga. Because the conversation is this. How did we get on this just because I collab with Unc? That's coming off as some player hating shit. The niggas saw me in a show with Unc, y'all, and now they want to talk about my character? Nigga, like, who is you, my daddy? Nigga, the name of the show. See what I'm saying? Is cutting me off right now, right? Think about this, right? And I'm about to land my plane right here. It doesn't matter, bro. Your head hurt, right? Ain't you sleepy? Liar.
The nigga who head hurt, man.
That bullshit
Put
got
this nigga in the waiting room to finish talking with his.
and that's what y'all wanted. I crashed out at the end. That bullshit got me up now. I was hoping he'd keep me on the paddle so I could crash out on his ass, but I kind of knew like that that was gonna get me booted. Bobby. Bobby Boucher. Man, look, I don't have to explain myself to no man at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially to those who just willing to crash out over anything. Y'all, half of y'all niggas haven't been through a lot of shit to make y'all calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all do a lot of talking until somebody hit y'all in the mouth, then you learn to stop talking so much type shit. You know how you used to cuss when you was younger and your mama put soap in your mouth to stop you from cussing? Them bad words, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap. Basically cleaning your mouth out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand that shit, bro. Y'all love to hate on people, bro. But it's cool. I'm gonna keep my distance and continue to watch from a distance. Cause I'm not like y'all, bro, and y'all not like me. We different, bro. So you can keep up with the shenanigans. I'm gonna find my peace within myself. Cause I've been through shit, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I haven't. Like the things I've been through haven't traumatized me to the point where I had to calm down. I can't always be a hothead. That was the younger E. I'm 32 years old with children, bro. I'm not teaching them no lesson if I'm always teaching them just to lash out with anger. No, talk your problems out. And with that being said, man, I'm done. I feel like I proved my point. Some may call it cap, but at the same time, if you review this and you listen carefully, you'll see who's really capping. Bobby. All right? And let me leave y'all with a little bit of how I feel about people.
I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely despise being questioned. It does something to my spirit. Because who's asking? And you can legitimately be asking me, but who's asking? Well, let me just fill you in on what I got going on in my life, Lieutenant. Because I'm obviously reporting to you. Captain. I'm out in the world just doing stuff. And what's it to you? What's with the third degree? All the inquiries. I'm giving out one answer max, and I'm getting up out of there. I gotta get up out of there. I like to keep my life a mystery. Sometimes I don't even be knowing what's going on. And when I do get the info, you think I'm supposed to just hand it off to you? Let me use it first. I like to keep my life a mystery. I don't like you asking me too many questions.
They think I'm loco, put a bitch nigga in a chokehold. Fucking with me wrong, it's a no-go. CHICAGO, from the south side, we won't smoke. Street profits not stopping, you only get two options. Get down or lay down, or end up in a coffin when I'm walking, but the temperature dropping. I'm too cold, gotta heat up, I don't do this too often. What's the reason that they changing my seasons? Give me a reason, not to summon my demons, I'm seeking my teeth in. While they drowning in the deep end, I continue my breathing. I'm just waiting for my moment, I'm just trying to give you something to believe in. I've been cynical, ever since umbilicals. The way I'm writing verses, it's getting biblical. I'm at the pinnacle, going for Everest. Ever since I put my mind to it, I've been better than ever men that ever been sent to the bottomless. So bitch, I'm heaven sent. If it's ever been, I never went. Started from the bottom, now I'm holy shit. Get a grip on life if you wanna win. I've been around the world, now I'm back again. If I had to say it twice, I'll say it again. I'm too nice, I don't play with the pen. From the city of Ben, I'm going in for the dub. In the heart of the city, it really ain't no love. Niggas act tough, but it really ain't enough. Shotgun, no squirrel, but it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Top shotter, who hotter, not nada. I'm the spook who sat by the door. Bet you didn't know, don't be surprised when I blow. I'm seeing red, I'm just ready to go. But I know not to sell my soul. I'm just selling my boat, going with the flow. I'm just trying to stay afloat, and that's why I be ghost. In case you didn't know, nigga, now you fucking know.
damn, I hope they give y'all a better understanding where I'm coming from. And I ain't gonna lie to you, from the great words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, straight out of Austin 3:16.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.